It is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I'm here today with another All Signs Live. I hope that you all are doing well. And yeah, I hope that you all are feeling blessed and highly favored. I am here. Definitely make sure that you go ahead and like the live as you're coming in. And yeah, tell me where you're tuning in from. I'm gonna go ahead and pin a comment so as people come in, they know like what the All Signs Live is going to be for today. But yes, the question is no contact. How do they really feel about the silence? So today's topic is definitely interesting. So let's go ahead and get into it. T says, I'll be waiting, beautiful. That is hilarious. Like, y'all really be commenting on the live chat before I even click in. So that is so funny, but thank you so much, T. I'm gonna go ahead and just get started with a sign. Because typically I'll give y'all a second to let me know which sign, but let's just go ahead and get started for tonight. It is actually storming where I am, so I hope that the live doesn't get messed up. But if it does, then I'll just, of course, try it again. That's all I can really do. But it actually just started storming outside, so let's get started. All right, I'm gonna start with the earth signs, and we will just go ahead and go with Virgo. Okay, so let's go ahead with Virgo, and your timestamp, Virgo, is going to be 2 minutes, just so I can give myself a second to get something to drink. All right, Virgo. So, no contact, okay? How do they really feel about the silence? Hey, Criscos. I hope I said your name right. Criscos Country Life. All right, y'all. So I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, and I'm also going to be using my tarot decks that I have actually developed. I'm going to be using mine. So, hey, Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha, I was thinking about calling you later, but you're probably going to go to sleep. Okay, so what emotions are they, the person on your mind, experiencing during this time of silence, Virgo? Hey, Shanice. Shanice, I hope you're doing well. And Shanice, I'm going to send you an email. Okay, so Virgo, what emotions are they experiencing during the silence? Well, this is pretty straightforward. The person that's on your mind definitely feels very heartbroken. And the fact that the both of y'all are not talking and there's really silence going on. Like this person, I feel like they didn't really expect that they were going to be as affected by this no contact situation, but they really are. Like I see this person like upset, sad, gloomy, disappointed, and I even feel like they could be crying as well. And some of these people are actually experiencing like pain, like actual physical pain in their body. So this sounds serious. Like this sounds serious. Virgo. Let's see what else is. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all. The card that came out is Love Lost, and the tarot card that backed up that energy was the Nine of Swords. So whomever this person is like they're definitely experiencing just a lot of insomnia, sleepless nights. Their mind is literally ruminating and obsessing over and over and over as far as it pertains to like what happened in y'all's connection, even what led to no contact. And I feel like they're also thinking a lot about the words that were said. So most likely there were hurtful words that were exchanged between you and this person. And they're definitely, thinking a lot about that. And it's causing them distress. Like whomever this person is, like they are just experiencing a lot of negative thoughts that they continue to keep thinking about, obsessing over. It's just a lot of tensions and it's just real stress that this individual is feeling. Like, and it's intense. It's intense. So yeah, this person is definitely still thinking about this issue between the both of you and they feel like it's unresolved. So I feel like that's why their mind is just replaying this like a tape recorder. And typically that's how the human brain is. It's like when you're trying to figure something out and get to the bottom of it, it's like you're literally going to continue to keep thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking until you experience some type of breakthrough or moment of clarity. But yeah, whomever you have on your mind, they're definitely spiraling. And my advice for this person is to like relax. Like that would be my advice. So if you're a cross watcher, like you really need to relax, because eventually it's like you are going to really hit rock bottom. So yeah, whomever this is, they're hurt. Like that's what you want to know. Like, are they hurt? Yes, they are. Like they definitely are, and they're having like intense mental health issues. Like this is actually quite concerning. So what are their thoughts and perceptions about you and the connection? Oh, thank you so much, Joel. You can definitely feel free to donate any amount. All right, Virgo, what are the thoughts and perceptions about you and the connection? All right, so let's see what else we get here with the tarot. Okay, so this person feels like you were like the perfect fit. So this is actually quite sad. Like I don't know what happened between y'all, but you're definitely not paying attention to this person. You're no longer showing them the same type of emotional or loving energy and compassion that you were doing in the past. And it's like this person is definitely missing that. And they're understanding that like your love and your kindness did something very positive for them. I feel like this is someone who's definitely been neglected. Like people don't typically focus on them, or people don't typically, feel like um, supporting them or being there for them. Like I feel like this person you asking about could even be a bit problematic, because I'm just wondering why is it that other people have turned their back on them. But that's a whole another question, I guess, for a whole nother day. But yeah, this person feels like you are just really loving and just warm, and they miss being in your energy. Okay, I feel like you're someone who's very like empathic. You're someone who like is very emotionally mature, and you may have definitely counseled this person or even just gave them a shoulder to cry on. So yeah, like they're really understanding that like your love, your attention, your kindness, like it was actually a very positive energy in their life, and it actually helped to make them feel a lot better. Like, so your energy is definitely healing. All right, it's positive, because this person without you is just feeling very negative. But with you, it's like you're a very positive person, like, and you inspire a lot of hope in people as well, and optimism. And you definitely let people know that, like, regardless of what it is that you're going through, you don't have to allow your circumstances and your situations to change your heart or to change who you actually truly are as a person. So you really did, you know, exude like tenderness, compassion, and you were very sensitive as you were dealing with this person. So yeah, that's what they think about you. It's very positive. Like your energy is very healing. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now. Like it very much is. So they're not experiencing that, and now look at what they're left with. So what are their thoughts and perceptions about the connection? This person feels like they have to apologize. Like in order to make the connection better, they must do that. And this person feels like you are owed an apology, like you deserve an apology because you've been so welcoming to them. But in return, it's like they haven't really displayed the same amount of emotional support and stability that you have been able to give to them. So this is definitely someone who is feeling like in order to like fix the issues between the both of you, that they actually have to come forward and to apologize. Like that's the only way that y'all are going to be able to like begin to even tackle the conflicts and the issues that you have experienced. If you live with this person, is like if you live with this person and you kick them out, yeah, like this person is definitely feeling that, because I'm getting that here too. Some of you may have actually lived with this person. Y'all could have moved in together. It's like they're feeling that as well. So yes, some of these folks, I'm gonna tell you that right now is like if you were the person that was the head of the household, let's just keep it real, regardless of if you're a man or woman. But I am picking up that most of y'all Virgos tuning in are maternal and you exude feminine energy. So yeah, let's just keep it real. It's like whoever you're dealing with could be in the energy of being a homosexual because they feel like they gotta come back and apologize so that they can have a place to stay. So that's for some of you that have actually lived with this person. But if the both of you don't live together, it's like they're definitely feeling the instability within the relationship between the both of you. They're definitely feeling that. And they just feel like the best thing to do is to apologize to be able to get back on the same page with you. Okay, so what actions, if any, are they taking towards you or are they considering taking towards you? Hey, Daniel. Hey, Katara. All right, y'all. Straightforward reaching out. So, yeah, this person is considering reaching out to you. So, what do they want to say? Well, we know that they want to apologize. They feel like that's the best thing to do. But this person also feels like if they were to contact you, you wouldn't necessarily be as welcoming with them as you were in the past. But they need that energy from you. Like they need your loving kindness and attention. Like this person wants to tell you that like they changed. That's what they want to tell you. Like they're not the same person that they used to be in the past. Yeah, that's what they're saying. This person is saying, okay, let me see what's going on here. Is this all right? So for some of y'all, I'm picking up that whomever you're asking about was putting you in a third party situation with an ex. So what they're trying to say is like they changed, like they're no longer dealing with their ex anymore. They're not, you know, participating or engaging in any type of relationship with their ex or anybody from the past. They just want to let you know that like they're deciding to leave it behind because they realize it's actually not fulfilling, like emotionally fulfilling. It's not something that they're satisfied with, and they just feel like they need to move on because it's like no longer in alignment with who they are as a person. So this person right here just wants to communicate to you that like they're different. They're not doing the things they used to do before. They're not spending time with the people that they used to spend time with before. But I'm definitely getting this a third party situation. They kind of want to tell you that like, okay, the cycle is done and they're not participating or engaging in these types of relationships anymore. Yeah, that's what they want to tell you. They want to tell you that like, you know, when you left the situation and you turned your back on them, it definitely made them feel abandoned. Like I don't think this person really expected to be as like mentally and emotionally affected with the no contact situation between the both of you or the silence. So um yeah, this person feels like time is of the essence. They feel like their window of opportunity is closing and they feel like they need to contact you as soon as possible. But for some of y'all, the slim percentage that actually live with this person, I'm trying to tell you, they want to come back home because they can't they can't adult successfully by themselves. Like they can't adult successfully. So yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, they can't. They're also going to acknowledge the fact that they didn't really put in too much effort into the connection between the both of you. And that's why they didn't experience any type of progress or what they actually really wanted to experience within your connection. So, yeah, that's what they want to tell you. Hey, are you going to take them back? Because it seems like they're really trying to prove to you that they changed and are not the same type of person. Like, that's what they're trying to tell you. So, all right, Virgo, that's it. So let's just do a fun bonus question. I'm going to be using this Oracle deck that I created. It's like a Magic 8 Ball inspired deck. So you can ask an additional yes or no question as it relates to this person. And I'm going to go ahead and shuffle and get an answer. So go ahead and ask your question. Hey, Kaija. So So your answer is ask spicy. Yo, that is funny, Virgo. Your answer is ask spicy. So if you have any additional questions, go ahead and book a personal reading. All right, let's go ahead and move on, Virgo. Next sign up is going to be Taurus. I like this oracle deck that I made because it's just like straightforward. Like it's so straightforward. I can't wait to actually release this deck. I'm actually working on the guidebook right now. So once I'm done with that, I will definitely be releasing this deck to the world. All right. So now that we're done with Virgo, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, your timestamp is going to be 16 minutes. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. All right, Taurus, the person on your mind, okay? How do they really feel about the silence? And this, of course, is a no contact reading. Oh, Taurus, whomever you're not talking to is messy. This person is messy and in their feelings. Like, we gonna get into it. All right, let me go ahead and just get the tarot because this is actually quite messy. All right, so I need to get some clarification. Yeah, I feel like the magician wanted to come up in reverse. All right, Taurus. So whomever is on your mind that you're not talking to is like, this person is messy. Okay. They're messy, or they're projecting a lot of like messiness and toxicity into the situation. This person definitely feels like there's a lot of gossip going on. I'm trying to see on whose side. Whose side is this? All right. It seems like the masculine in the situation. Okay. So whomever the masculine is, the feminine feels like that person is gossiping. So if you're the feminine and you're dealing with the masculine energy, is like, yeah, that person is definitely talking to other people about your situation, and they're lying too. Like they're actually lying. And I feel like what they're trying to do is like shift the because what I heard was like the court of public opinions. I feel like whomever is on your mind is someone that cares a lot about what other people think, or they care a lot about the optics. They care a lot about like how other people perceive them, um, or the impression that they give off to others. So yeah, I just feel like this is someone who could be trying to like subjugate you in order to feel better about themselves. So they're trying to shift like the perception of others. So if you're in a connection with this person, and like let's say this is someone who was like a liar, or they were manipulative, or they were very deceptive, it's like they would try to tell other people like, no, Taurus is actually this way, or Taurus actually was like this, Taurus did this, or Taurus did that, just to kind of like blame shift and also deflect the energy off of them. So yeah, in this time of silence, I feel like this person is even linking up with other people, like maybe other, like, because I just heard enemies. I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. So I feel like this person is also like talking to other people and trying to like link up with like other enemies or other ops, or just other people that may have something negative to say about you, just so they can have something in common. So it just seems like whomever you're not in contact with is just really miserable and messy right now. Okay. They're talking a lot about you. Yeah, I just feel like it's the masculine energy. So you kind of have to just take it where it fits. And if it's you, that's the masculine. Wait, yeah, if it's you, that's the masculine energy in the situation, then this also could be a lot of projection. But you already know if you're talking about this person, then I mean, you have the right to, you really do, but just take it where it fits. But yeah, this person feels like I don't know, I feel like they have to get ahead of this for some reason. So it seems like y'all could have had like a very public type of relationship at a point in time where people knew that y'all were together. So it's just something going on here where it's like this person feels like they have to shift the um like narrative in their favor. So that's weird. What are their thoughts and perceptions about you? Yo, whoever this person is coming for you. I'm trying to tell you, they're coming for you, Taurus. Like, they really are. Like, this person definitely feels like you are not capable of being in a healthy relationship. They just feel like you this is definitely someone who is like playing victim. I feel like they're definitely playing victim. But yeah, they definitely feel like you are someone who's not capable of being in a healthy relationship. They feel like you didn't really give them a good relationship, or you didn't really show up. They don't even really look at y'all's situation as like, oh, we were actually together. They just kind of look at it as, oh yeah, it was just an attachment. Yeah, like yo, Taurus, this person is just really egotistical, but yeah, they're basically shitting on the connection that y'all had between each other. And they just feel like the best thing for them to do is to distance themselves away from you so that they can maintain their own sense of peace, and so that they can keep their mental health in balance and equilibrium. So I don't know who this person is, but they're making me upset. They're making me upset. But hey, you know your situation. Like, let's get some more information. Yeah, let's get some more information. Yeah, this person is basically saying that like you're responsible for the lack of progress within y'all's connection. They're saying that they wanted your connection to last longer than what it did. I just feel like this person is doing a lot of projecting, but whatever. They said that they're saying that they wanted your connection to last longer than it did, but they're trying to say that you're the issue, and you're the reason why um, your connection wasn't able to expand or to continue into the future. That's what they're trying to say. Like, you're the reason why. Yeah. Yeah, they feel like you are the person that was trying to limit, restrict, or block, or even control the pace of the connection or the direction. So they're just trying to say that they feel like there wasn't really a purpose to your connection, and they just feel like it wasn't really going anywhere. Like, they may also be saying that like it was just a fling, like something that was here today, gone tomorrow. So I think this person is trying to say that you're that type of person, like, like a bird. It's like you're here and then you're not. Yes, they feel like they have to walk away from this connection for their own mental health. They feel like they need to let go of it. They just feel like it wasn't emotionally satisfying for them. And the most important thing that they could have done was to leave it and go search for something new. So they're saying that they had to walk away and abandon this connection because it was taking a toll on their mental health. All right. So what actions, if any, are they considering taking towards you? Xanatherium Queen. Thank you so much for tuning in. This person is saying that like they're pretty much not really interested in continuing this cycle with you. They're kind of looking at it as like your connection is a loop and they just kind of been stuck in it. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like this person is really trying to say that like, well, after the fact, okay, after the fact, and the silence is like this person is basically talking about all of the negative aspects about your connection, and it's like they're highlighting this, and they're saying, well, all of these things happened, Taurus did all of these things, and that's why I need to move on. Like, I don't want to be stuck in this situation anymore. Like, I don't want to try to control this situation. I'm just going to remove my energy from it because it seems like it's over, is what they're trying to say. So What actions are they considering taking towards you? I don't think they're considering taking any at all. This person is just feeling like the situation is over between the both of you. Yeah. They're feeling like the situation is over. And at this point, it's like they're questioning if they should just go pursue another relationship somewhere else. But the one thing I can say about this individual is that it's like they're always searching for better. They're always searching for better. So if you know that you are dealing with issues in this relationship, I feel like one of the main issues was respect. And I just feel like whomever you were dealing with, like they were not mutually respecting you as a person. And that's why I feel like they're kind of disrespecting you a lot right now in the silence. But yeah, this is definitely someone who's always like questioning if better is out there. Like this is someone who has like a shiny penny syndrome. So I feel like they're just trying to like say all of these toxic, messy, gossipy things about you so that they can actually use that as an excuse so that they can go pursue something elsewhere without someone questioning them about it. Because, like I said, this person cares a lot about like their appearance, their persona, or what people think about them. They care a lot about this like image that they're, pushing to others, and especially how they want to show up within the fallout of your connection. So I just feel like your connection seemed like it ended drastically, and it's like this person just wants people to see them as like the good guy or the good person in the situation, like the person who is without faults, the person that isn't to be blamed. So yeah, I'm just getting like a lot of like blame shifting, and in some ways I feel like this person is trying to like victimize themselves as well, as just to appear as, like I said, the good guy in front of other people. So yeah, I feel like this person is going to try to go see if they can pursue an opportunity elsewhere, and see if they can like establish a connection and relationship. And I mean, if they're gonna be talking all this junk about you, it's like that's really their only option is to do that. Like I said, they care a lot about how other people see them. So that's their next move, is to try to go create another relationship somewhere else, to try to do all of the things that they maybe should have done for you or for your connection elsewhere, just so that people can see them, in a particular light, which is not necessarily true. So that's what they're going to do, Taurus. Let's go ahead and move on. Bonus question. I'm going to use my Magic 8 inspired deck so you can ask a yes or no question, and we'll see what comes out. So go ahead, ask your question, Taurus, in regards to this situation, and let's see what answer you get. Your answer is keep moving along. So Taurus, your answer is keep moving along. Yeah, this person is a trip. And it took me a while in the beginning to like just kind of figure out what it is, like what the energy is, but it's quite messy. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next earth sign, which is Capricorn. And of course, y'all can let me know like which sign I should read for after. George, I don't even know if I said hi. George, I wonder if you're the George that I met earlier today. That was telling me about sports betting. All right, Capricorn, your timestamp is gonna be 29:30. Chat says fire, then air, starting with Aquarius. Oh, okay, that's what's up, George. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so the chat says that they want to go to fire after, and then when we get to air, start with Aquarius. Okay, that's fine. All right, Capricorn, let's get started. All right, Capricorn, no contact. So whomever you are in no contact with, okay, how do they really feel about the silence? So what emotions are they experiencing during this time? Y'all know whenever like sexual messages come up, I always start like blushing because I'm just like, okay. So yeah, Capricorn, the person on your mind, this person is definitely lusting after you. Like, they are definitely lusting after you. They really are. This is someone who I feel like is they're thinking a lot about the memories that you have had, especially if you've been like sexually intimate with this person. Is like they're thinking about like those experiences and how good it was, how good it felt. And y'all tarot card that you got was Ace of Cups. So it's like this person is definitely interested in seeing if you and them can spark a new connection. Okay. If you and them can renew your connection and see where things could potentially go. But yeah, in their alone time, this person is definitely doing a lot of pleasurable activities. Okay, they're doing a lot of pleasurable activities as they think about you. And that's all I'm gonna say. Oh my gosh. Like, but y'all get where I'm going with this, Capricorn. Like, whomever is on your mind is like they're definitely tempted. Okay. Because I just heard that song Tempted to Touch. Tempted to Touch. So yeah. This person is fiending. Okay. They need you. They need you. They want to have some intimate time with you, and that's just how they're feeling. Okay. I feel like this feeling came up out of nowhere. So whenever I see the Ace of Cups, it always makes me think about just a lot of energy that was dormant that is not able to be like repressed or suppressed anymore. So now it's just kind of like bubbling up and coming to the surface. So they just want to know if they could potentially have another opportunity to connect with you. Kind of hit them like a ton of bricks. Okay. But if you are experiencing any physical sensations, just understand that it's this person like sending you this sexual energy, like, and it's actually very intense. Like, this person is obsessed. Okay, so this person is obsessed. Shanice said, I love when Spicy laughs, and we don't know yet. Chevalier Dale said, I'm laughing now. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, Capricorn, like, I'm so bashful when it comes to these things, but I'm trying to tell you, like, this energy is a lot. Just know that they're feeling it, okay? They're feeling it. Just know that they're feeling it. Okay, so yeah, Capricorn, what are the thoughts and perceptions about you? This person feels like you're being fake. Okay, they feel like you're being fake. um I just heard that song by Pitbull where he be like, I know you want me. So this person feel like you being fake, okay? They feel like you love them too, but you're just trying to suppress it and you're not really trying to express how you actually really truly feel. That's how this person feels about you. So this person, I just feel like they're coming, okay? Like, wait, I feel like this person is on the way back to you, okay? That's how I feel. I feel like this person is on the way, okay? That's how I feel. And I think like the strategy that they're gonna take when they approach you is gonna be like on that type of time where they're like, yeah, we had some good energy, we connected well in the past. Like, I know you still feel the same way. Like, that's how this person is trying to approach you. But yeah, they think you're being fake. They think you're not keeping it real. You're not being honest about how you really feel. This person feels like you're in love, okay? And to be quite frank, it's like they find themselves like, falling in love with you again. I feel like this person could be re-idealizing you, but like I said, they're thinking a lot about just the past and the memories that y'all have made, like, yeah, this person feels like you want them too. Okay, they feel like you want them too, but you're fronting. Okay, you're fronting. You're not trying to be forthright. You're not trying to be forthcoming with how you actually feel. But like, this person feels like you want them too. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Like, y'all, I got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so whenever I get that combination, I know like it can be very sexual. Okay, so it seemed like the compatibility between you and this person was like A1, but there's also love here as well. Shanice said you love that song. Okay, so how do they feel about you and the connection? This person isn't letting go. Okay, so not only are they obsessed, but they're also possessive of you as well. They're not necessarily letting go of this. I don't see that this person is like insecure. I just feel like they think they have a good thing, and because y'all are not like talking right now, they actually feel like very disappointed with like just the direction that the connection is going in. Okay, they actually feel very disappointed about it. um yeah, and they actually feel very heartbroken as well, and they feel a bit like emotionally disconnected from you. So that's why I see the Ace of Cups here saying that like this person actually wants to like renew the connection, or to just um they just want to renew it, and they want to reconnect. Like, they want to express how they feel, because right now they feel like just emotionally disconnected from you. So um yeah, they still want to move forward with you. And for some of y'all, this person can even be like traveling towards you because they live at a distance. And there's also an emotional disconnect and distance between, y'all. So yeah, this individual is definitely sad with the direction of the connection, and the fact that they feel like, okay, it might be over, but they're holding on to this because there's the energy of like new beginnings, of this person actually wanting to try again with you, and they feel like you want to as well. They just feel like you're fronting. All right, so what actions, if any, are they considering taking towards you? Like, what actions, if any, are they considering taking towards you? This person is still attracted to you. Okay, they are immensely attracted to you, and I feel like this person wants to like pull you. They want to pull you towards them. That's what they want to do. Like, this person wants to pull you towards them because this person feels like, they feel like you have your boundaries up. They definitely feel like you're trying to protect yourself, and that you're being even more like discerning. They just feel like you're being too serious, like they feel like this whole no contact situation is like, in some ways, they feel like it's unnecessary. Especially if you were the person that imposed the no contact, because I did see the Queen of Swords. So it's definitely the feminine here, but, or the person exuding the feminine energy. But yeah, this person feels like you're taking it too serious. Like, you need to relax. That's how they feel. Like, on the bottom of the deck, we have reaching out. So they definitely are wanting to speak to you. But I also feel like this person is going to try to like create circumstances or situations or opportunities in which like you would end up saying something to them first. So that's what this person is trying to do. It's like they're in some ways like tempting you so that you can tempt them. That's weird, but okay. They want to make it seem like it's your idea, but I promise you, like, this person is fiending. Like, they are. They definitely are. But yeah, we got the Knight of Swords. This person is definitely, wanting to communicate with you. They're trying to be very direct, and I also feel like they're impatient. So look, if you are perfectly okay with this energy coming from this person, then you will be all right. But if not, then it could be a bit too overbearing for you. It could be a bit too like aggressive for you. It could be a bit too much. Okay, so it just depends on where you are with this person. Like, if you're welcoming to this energy, if you wanted this person to come back and to speak to you, or to make some type of gesture towards you, like some type of like, in some ways, I feel like a grand gesture, especially as far as with their presence. It's like, if that's something you want, then you should be completely okay with it. For others, you might think it's a bit too, like, yeah, you might think it's a bit too much. But yeah, this person is definitely very impatient. I feel like they're bored with their life right now. Like, they're actually feeling quite like emotionally disconnected. But when they think about you, it's doing something to them. Okay, it's doing something to them. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, it's doing something to them. But yeah, this person definitely feels disappointed with the way that the connection is going. And they definitely feel like they need to come in and to just take accountability and express like just the ways in which they have let you down, and also expressing the ways in which just the mistakes that they've made has just really messed up y'all's connection. Because I feel like there was a lot of fun here, there was a lot of playfulness. It seems like you and this person actually had like a pretty decent rapport, but I'm also getting here like y'all had some decent sexual intimacy as well. And it's like that's over. So I would definitely tell you like that this is definitely what this person is trying to come in for, okay? Because they want more of that. That sexy time that y'all spent together, like they want more of it. So they're being very impatient. Like, they really are. Like, you might think this person is being impulsive, but in some ways it's like this person is restless, they're focused, they're determined, like they know exactly what it is that they want, so they're coming in for that. Okay, so all right, y'all, let's go ahead and move on. Bonus question with the Magic 8 Ball inspired deck. Ask a yes or no question and we'll see whatever comes out. So go ahead, Capricorn, ask the question, a random question concerning this person or your situation, and we'll see what comes out. Well, Shanice, it seems like they're doing the chasing. Okay, so Capricorn, this person about to start chasing you. Like, they really about to start chasing you. So y'all got two that came out. One answer says stay open, and the other answer says yes in due time. So that's it, Capricorn. Sorry, y'all. Like, I don't be prepared for these like sexual messages. Like, I really just don't be like prepared at all. Like, I don't be prepared at all. At all. Hey, boss lady. I hope you're doing well. I know the chat is definitely chatting, boss lady. Capricorn had a sexual message, and I was just so caught off guard. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, Capricorn person nasty. Like, yes, Capricorn person freaky. Like, hey, a blessed Betty. We just got done with Capricorn. Let's see who else is in the chat. Hey, Cynthia Reed. Cynthia, we have to move on to the fire signs next, and then the air signs was requested. So I'll do Pisces first when we get to the water signs, but we gotta keep it pushing. But like somebody else said hi. Beats by Madness. Hey you. I actually just did Taurus. The timestamp for Taurus is 16 minutes. Yeah, someone definitely got the hots for Capricorn. Okay, like I couldn't take it. Like it was just yo, it's funny. And I made these cards too. So it's just kind of like I can't take it. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to let's just do Leo. Leo, your timestamp is gonna be 44:15. All right, Leo, no contact. The person on your mind, how do they really feel about the silence? All right, what emotions are they experiencing during this time? I'm sorry, this is the wrong deck. I picked up the tarot and I needed to pick up the oracle deck. Leo, the person that's on your mind, they want peace, okay? They want peace and not problems. Okay, they want peace and not problems. This is someone who wants to just solve the conflict that is going on between the both of you. They feel like you all have just had so many arguments, and I feel like a lot of this definitely has to do with like competing ideas, competing thoughts, and even third party or external factors as well. So it's kind of like this person is saying that, like, look, we need to figure out what's going on between me and you, like, and it doesn't really concern other people. So I mean, I like that energy, but I would definitely say if there are still like third parties in the mix, is like that's still going to continue to be a factor as well. So if you're gonna fix it, fix the root of the issue, fix the problem. Let's see what else is going on. All right, so the song that comes to mind for your situation, Leo, is, I think is, who is it? It's Big Pun and Joe. I don't want to be a player no more, because that's just literally what popped up in my head. But like this person feels like they do not want to keep playing games with you. They feel like they don't want to continue to keep trying to control the situation. They don't want to continue to keep like using emotional manipulation and mind games to strategize with you. Like this is someone who is saying that they are trying to give that up, and they just want to actually have a connection with you, as opposed to trying to play things in their favor. So I'm definitely picking up on a lot of like Five of Swords energy as well, which could also contribute to the conflicts, where it's like this person may have decided to embody more of an individualistic energy as it related to y'all's relationship or y'all connection, in which they wanted to come out on top. So everything had to be ruled in their favor. And what they're saying is like they're tired of playing those controlling and domineering games just to get what they want, because they're realizing that they're not really satisfied, and they are not necessarily getting what they want because you're not participating. Like you're choosing not to engage with them and play these games. So yeah, for you, hindsight is 2020, Leo, because this person is definitely seeing you as a high value person. Like they're definitely understanding what your worth is. And when I say high value, that has nothing to do with the amount of money that you have. Like this is really all about your character. It's about your mindset. It's about you having, morals and ethics and integrity for your life. It's about you understanding what your purpose is, what your destiny is, and you just trying to live more in alignment with your higher self. So yeah, I just look at the word high value, or the words rather, just differently. Like I feel like a lot of people think it's about superficial aspects about you, like, oh, how you look, like the car that you drive, the home that you live in, the job that you have. Like, like people look at it for stupid shit like that, or like how tall you are, or like if you're a woman, it's like if you don't have kids, that makes you more high value than the other person, and it's like that's weird. Like that's weird, but whatever, y'all. It's just the society that we currently live in, and I just don't feel like getting into it. But yeah, this person is really understanding what your worth is. Okay, they're understanding that you are someone who is loyal, that you are someone that is dependable, that you are someone who is grounded, like that you are actually a friend. Okay, and you were actually someone who was trying to like plan. You know, I feel like you were actually interested in like planning for the future with this person. It's like when you approach this situation, you just looked at it as though it was a new opportunity, and you were willing to see where things could potentially go. Like I feel like you were actually serious. So it's like this person is understanding that, like, you was actually serious, like, and instead they were playing games when you were actually trying. Okay, you were trying and they weren't. So that's something that they're understanding here. So yeah, this person definitely wants a new opportunity with you. They feel like they um, have just gained a better idea of like who you are as a person, and they feel like they have more experience now dealing with you. So this is kind of the energy of like, if you know better, you'll do better. So they feel like this time around, because I'm sensing they do want to reconcile with you. It's like this time around they actually want to do better. They want to put their best foot forward. And they want you to see them as someone who is also willing to contribute to the connection, as opposed to being someone who, misses opportunities, someone who's a procrastinator, like someone who is immature, irresponsible, like, or just someone who is just an underachiever, like someone who wasn't really willing to contribute anything. So that's why they didn't get anything out of it. That type of energy. So, what are their thoughts and perceptions about you and the connection? Hey, Eileen. Yeah, this person definitely feels like they would have to do a lot, in order to reconnect with you. They feel like they would definitely have to do a lot. And I feel like it's a sticky situation to them, because this situation, or the relationship or connection between you and them is going to cause for them to have to do things that they were not necessarily ready or prepared to do. So let's get some more information with the tarot. But as far as how they feel about the connection, they definitely feel disconnected from you. Like, they do. Yeah, this person feels like it's a bit risky. Like, it's kind of a toss up, because similar to Capricorn, it's like this person is in the energy of wanting to chase you. Like, they want to communicate with you, they want to approach you, and they want to express themselves to you. That's what they want to express, like their thoughts, their ideas, and their newfound perspective on who you are and how they're understanding you to be, which is a high value person. Like, they're finally seeing your worth. That's why I keep getting hindsight is 2020. But they also feel like it's a bit, like I said, it's risky, it's a toss up. Like, are you going to be willing to listen to what they have to say? Like, is it even worth it to come towards you? Yeah, I also feel like this person could be a bit like risk adverse right now. Like, they know that it's a challenge, they know that it's daunting, but I feel like they're scared. Okay. And I also feel like that this is a overdue conversation. So I think that the next logical step for them is to talk to you, but they're kind of like in some ways dragging their feet, like they're resisting having that conversation. But I feel like they really do. I think that this is someone who's also trying to like restrain their energy, but they're not going to be able to hold back for too long, because this is something that they feel compelled to do. They feel like they need to do it. But like I said, they've been dragging their feet. They've been dragging their feet for real. And I mean, I think this person is like selling themselves short. I definitely feel like they are. Like, this is someone who could feel at different points in times like that they want to reach out, and they want to come see you, they want to talk to you, like they feel like they really want to, but it's like this person is scared. Like, they're actually scared. They're scared because they don't know what is going to happen. They really don't. So yeah, I just feel like they need to be a bit more confident. So it's like, if you're a cross watcher, it's like, be confident, like, and say what you need to say. Um so let me see what else is going on here. Yeah, this person feels heartbroken, and they definitely feel disconnected from you. They do. They do. Like, they see you as just being the most ideal partner for them. They see you as being someone that's just beautiful, someone that is sexy, sensual, someone that's also very abundant. And they feel like when they're around you, like, life is better, because they can see that, like, you are improving your life, you're progressing your life. There's a lot of positive things that are happening for you, and it's like you're growing. It's like you're never remaining the same person. You're always evolving, transforming, and changing. And this person absolutely adores that. But yeah, they feel cut off from this energy. They feel cut off from this like positive energy. And yeah, they're just in a state of, in my opinion, I feel like it's non-action right now. So even though they can sense that, even though they can definitely sense that they are being impatient, is like, at the same time, is like they're not really taking any action steps towards you. They're not really doing anything at all. So I don't know. I don't know. These people are weird. These people are weird, but it's just the way that they see you. It's like if they don't say anything to you, or if they remain in this place of like inactivity, then I really don't know what they're expecting. But yeah, it just boils down to like this person is afraid. They're scared. They don't know if things are gonna go in their favor. They don't really have confidence. So that's a sticky situation. It's like they know that they should be saying something to you. They know that there's a conversation that should be had, but they're holding themselves back from doing it. They're delaying the inevitable. And it's just kind of like they need to understand like they cannot control your reactions. Like they can't control anything anymore. So it's like if you're gonna cuss them out, you're gonna cuss them out. Sorry to say it. Like if you're going to tell them about themselves and humble them, then that's just what's gonna happen, and they have to be ready for it and prepared for it. But this person's scared. All right, so what actions, if any, are they considering taking towards you, Leo? Sorry, I got a lot of cards that came out, and I just want one at a time. Yeah, Leo, this person is like lacking confidence. They're lacking confidence. Yeah, this person is definitely lacking confidence. They're dealing with a lot emotionally. I feel like this is someone right now that isn't really being as like extroverted as they typically are. I also feel like this is someone who is like around other people. They may be deemed as someone that's like confident, or someone that's like bold, they're fearless or in charge. But that's not the case, at least not right now. Like this person's energy is very introverted. They're not really feeling too confident about like even their looks and their appearance and their attractiveness. Like they're seeing you as someone that's very attractive and sexy, very beautiful or handsome. So yeah, they're just feeling like they don't really add up, or they're not necessarily on your level. And that's why this person had to like manipulate and strategize and play games with you in the past, because they really weren't that. But they wanted you to see them as you know, someone that is on your level. They wanted you to see them as that person, but no, they weren't. They weren't. But yeah, this person is definitely not feeling like too confident about themselves. They're not. And I feel like this person could be just dealing with some emotional issues. Yeah, this is someone who wants to connect with you, but they're not feeling like their best self. You know, I feel like this has to do a lot with like their attractiveness and their image. Like they want to um approach you when they're feeling at their best. So yeah, this person definitely wants to approach you when they're feeling at their best, but it's something going on here. Like they just feel like they're not cute. They feel like some of them maybe put on some weight, and they might feel like, oh, like I don't look good with this weight. Like it's just, this person is definitely questioning and doubting themselves and their appearance. So yeah. And they're wondering if you would even like them. I also feel like this person could be drinking a lot as well. So they're not looking too good. They're looking really rough right now. Like whoever is on your mind is definitely looking rough. All right. So yeah. Like they looking rough. So I'm kind of picking up, especially with this hangman energy, that like they're not necessarily going to take any actions towards you until they feel good about themselves. Okay. Until they feel good about how they look. So this person might focus a bit too much on like outward appearances. But yeah, they definitely do want to reconcile with you. They want to at least be able to spend some time with you. And I definitely feel like it's something that this person is trying to plan in the meantime, but they don't feel too good about themselves. So don't really expect to hear anything from this person for some time. But yeah, don't expect to hear anything from this person for some time. Like they have to get themselves together. I feel like it's really just something simple, like get their hair done or something. Like, you know, get their hair done or get a haircut. Like that's kind of what I'm getting. It's really something that simple. So once they do that and they start feeling better about themselves, then they'll approach you. Like for some of y'all, this person gotta get their feet done. Like once they get their feet done, they gonna feel better. Like, so I don't know what that's about, but y'all's person might just be a bit like vain. a bit vain and narcissistic as it appeared, like as it pertains to like their looks. So that's weird. But okay, so expect to hear something from this person, but like I said, they have to work on whatever is going on with them cosmetically, and once they feel better, they'll come back. Boss lady said, men say, be my peace, but fall smitten with stress and the chase. Make it make sense. Talk about it. Hey, Lucian, I hope I said your name right. Yeah. Leo, this person is pedestalizing you and your looks because they're kind of looking at themselves like, dang, I need to get myself together before I come back. Like, but yeah, they're definitely avoiding a conversation that has to be had. Okay. They're avoiding it, but they're not going to be able to hold back for any longer. They're going to come in and say what they have to say. All right. So let's use the Magic 8 Ball inspired deck and go ahead and ask a question pertaining to this person or this situation. And then we're going to see what answer you get. This is just like a fun bonus question. All right, so your answer is yes. So whatever you asked, the answer you got was yes. Let's go ahead and move on. Leo. Hey, let's get it. Yo, let's get it. That's hilarious because I actually met someone today that was talking to me about sports betting. Actually, George, he was in the chat. I don't know if he's still here, but we was talking about sports betting, and I told him about how I predicted that the Eagles were gonna win the Super Bowl, in which I did, okay? In which I did. My son saw me do the reading, okay? He saw me do the reading, and the Eagles got the star, and the Eagles won. So George was like, well, you need to take your cards out and you need to start, using it to do sports betting. And then he said, I also need to start like predicting like the Powerball numbers. And he was like, just keep playing that same number over and over and over, or the same numbers rather. So, I was like, you know what? I might just have to. Okay, I might just have to. All right, let's move on, y'all, to Aries. Aries, the person on your mind, how do they feel about the silence? Aries, your timestamp is going to be 102:30. Aries. Okay, so Aries, the person on your mind, what emotions are they experiencing during this silence? Okay, so the person on your mind, Aries, I feel like they're distracting themselves. They're distracting themselves right now. So they're using work as a distraction. Some of the people that y'all are dealing with could be like entrepreneurs or business owners. So it's like they have to work anyway. But for others, it's like they could be trying to pick up like additional shifts or just like additional jobs just so they can fill up their time. But yeah, this person is definitely still attracted to you. Okay. They still feel like a magnetic pull towards you. And I also feel like they are filling up their time also with like just vices. So just everybody has a vice, okay? Like some people's vice is like drinking, some might look at it as like smoking weed as a vice, other may look at reality TV as a vice, or even like overindulgence like binge eating, or there's a lot of different vices. So let's go ahead and put in the chat. Okay, let's keep it real. All right. What are some of y'all's vices? Go ahead and put it in the chat. Because I feel like One of my vices is definitely like reality TV, and I definitely had to like pull back on it because it was just too much. And y'all, especially those like dating reality shows like Married at First Sight, Love is Blind, Perfect Match, like yeah, I had to pull back, okay, because them shows was really starting to piss me off. But anyway, yeah, Aries, like this person is definitely trying to like utilize their vices and even work to just distract themselves from like how attracted that they actually are to you, okay? Cha Cha said ganja. That's a vice. Ganja. Boss Lady said my vice is crime TV and sweets late at night. Oh yeah. Yeah, sweets late at night could definitely do something. Definitely do something to your teeth. Okay? They could definitely do something to your teeth. Yeah, this person is definitely trying to like distract themselves with their vices and like I said, with working. Because they know that they had an opportunity with you. I feel like the person you're asking about, Aries, is somebody that had an opportunity with you, but they chose wrong. They either chose wrong or they hesitated on making a decision, which actually is a decision. So I feel like the course of action that they decided to take as it related to your connection was for lack of better terms, idiotic. It was dumb. It was stupid. Like this person made a very dumb decision. Like I said, choosing not to do anything can be very dumb as well, especially when you're dealing with an Aries, okay? Because y'all are action based people. So it's very difficult to be with someone who isn't interested in making some type of progress or someone who isn't interested in forward movement. Is very hard. Okay, it gets boring. So yeah, this person right now is basically, I feel like, trying to cope with failure and the fact that they actually didn't invest as much energy and effort into the situation as they could have. And that's why your connection experienced like a lack of growth or even setbacks. This is why they didn't really receive what they wanted to out of the connection between the both of you. But it's really up to them. They were supposed to make a decision. They were supposed to choose a course of action, but they chose to do nothing. So yeah, they chose to do nothing. I feel like this is someone who was even having issues with like making space for you, making time for you, or even like, accommodating you. I think this is someone who definitely neglected your actual needs. And I feel like you needed them to show up. You needed their presence. And they just weren't there. They just were not there. So whatever this person was choosing to do over you is like, I feel like they're just trying to distract themselves with that because they're coping with the fact that like y'all's connection, is experiencing a failure. Like it's experienced a failure right now. That's just what the current energy is. Okay, so let's get it said. Netflix had me by the chokehold for a minute. Look at me say for a long time, but you said for a minute. Katura said, I definitely had to slow down on smoking and I'm into TV a lot. Yeah, right? I get it. Let's get it said. Smoke the herbs. Shanice said, I just had a Kit Kat. Have a break. All right. What are their thoughts and perceptions about you and the connection? Aries. Aries, this person perceives that you're moving on from them. This person is perceiving that you have decided that, that you don't really need them. And you deciding that, like, if you want to have a successful connection with, someone else, then you can do that. And you don't necessarily have to wait around. They also feel like you're very, like, focused on your purpose in life right now. So, yeah, like I said, you're not really trying to be stuck. You're not really trying to be stagnant. So, when you sense or pick up on any type of energy like that, I feel like it's very triggering for you because you just don't want to, go backwards or you don't want to remain in the same spot. So, yeah, I definitely feel like this is someone who definitely could have been holding you back or just trying to hold on to you, but wasn't necessarily ready to do anything with you. So I forgot what sign this was. Okay, yeah. So Aries, this is like similar to like Leo's person. Like this is someone who may not have been ready, but they were trying to hold on to you as a means of like um in a way it's like control. In a way it's control, like, and you know, even manipulation as well. So they may have seemed like they were an active participant and they were actually engaging, but yeah, I think this person was definitely stuck in between two different, you know, opposing thoughts. So it could be like two different people. This could also be like them being stuck between like work and you not really able to like prioritize you. So that's what's going on here as well. But it's like they just tried to hold on to you, which in my opinion, I feel like is very selfish. So I think that's the similarity between you and your person and Leo's person, is like the selfishness of it all. You know, trying to hold on to something that you're not even prepared for, you're not ready for. And I don't know. I don't really like that. It's kind of like giving me the energy of like someone who looks at like a job description and knows that they don't have any of the qualifications for the job, but they apply anyway, feeling like they can figure it out down the line. And it's like, you cannot. It's like, if you don't have work experience or job experience, like, you shouldn't be signing up for that job. Like, go do something that you know how to do. Like, go do something that you can handle. So I just feel like this person couldn't really handle you. They couldn't really keep up with you, but it's like they still was holding on to you anyway, which I feel like was kind of limiting your growth, limiting your progress, or limiting your life direction, because you could have just chosen to connect with someone else, or you could have just chosen to do something else. So I don't really like that, but people do it. People do it all the time. So yeah, they feel like you're moving on, and they feel like you're moving in silence as well. Okay, so they like intuitively know that, you know, you're not going to be at the same place in which they left you. So this person is assuming that you're out of there. Okay, they're assuming that you're out of there. That's something that they're intuitively picking up on, and they feel like you all are just focusing more so on like your dreams. Okay, things that you've always wanted to do. um, and they also feel like you have a good awareness of who they are as a person, or just what this relationship is or was. And that's also a factor in why you are deciding to move on from them, because you kind of already see the situation clearly for what it is. All right, so how do they feel about the connection? They're still like fantasizing about you. So if you had some sexual intimacy with this person, it's like they're still holding on to those memories. They definitely still are. They see you as the Empress, okay? They see you as the Empress. So as far as what they're focusing on, they're looking more so at like your beauty, your attractiveness, how handsome you are. And for some of y'all, I don't know, I just heard like how fertile that you are as well. So some of y'all could definitely have a really nice body. Okay, it's giving SUV hips. Some of y'all got SUV hips, okay, and a flat stomach. So they're definitely, you know, talking about that. But I definitely feel like more so they're just attracted to your physicality. Like they're attracted to your body. Okay, that's what they're attracted to, on a very biological level. Okay, on a very biological level is all I will definitely say. But yeah, this person is definitely reminiscing about the intimacy that y'all spent with each other. They're thinking a lot about your body. And I just heard someone say like, who's loving you. Okay, so they just want to know like what's going on over there. But yeah, this person is definitely still holding on to the sexual aspect of your connection. They thinking a lot about it. We didn't get to Scorpio yet, Kaija. Victoria said, we are in no communication. He is a sellout. Okay. He's a sellout. Okay, so what actions, if any, are they considering taking towards you? actions are they considering taking? This person is basically saying that they need to keep it real with themselves. Like, this is someone, like I said, that has definitely been distracting themselves so that they don't have to think about you and the fact that they're still attracted to you, that they're still pulled towards you. This is definitely someone who is going to come back to try to reestablish the chemistry and the connection that the both of you have had. It's like they just want to experience that honeymoon phase again. But I just heard but, okay? Yeah, but I'm just picking up like on a energy of like resistance, but it's more so coming from you, okay? It's something that you are resisting. I don't know if you want to have another cycle with this person. Yeah, I feel like y'all have turned your back on this person. I definitely feel like you all have, like, this person wants to come back because they're also realizing your worth, which is very similar to Leo's reading. So you might want to go back and listen to that. But yeah, they're definitely realizing your worth. This is someone who wants to spend more time with you. I feel like they want to come visit you. They just want to be in like some type of like close quarters or some type of intimate setting where it's just y'all two. But yeah, they want the connection again. I can definitely tell you that they want it, and like I said, they've been distracting themselves with other things. But you know, this person is actually really struggling. Like, they're struggling financially. I also feel like they're struggling with their own sense of like stability and security, and within their own sense of self-worth as well. So I think you were definitely an inspiration to this person. I feel like you really spoke life into this person. I feel like you were very like comforting. You were very like generous with them. I also feel like you are someone that has a good, like, you have good common sense as well. So it's just like you're straightforward, you're direct, and you really supported this person in that way. Um, and they want that energy from you again. Like, they want that warm energy, they want that caring energy from you again. Like, they just want that. I feel like you all could be like natural caregivers. Some of y'all could even be like single parents as well. Now, I'm picking up the message that this could also have been someone that you were living with or someone that you were married to, and it's like without you, life is a bit devastating. It's like giving me the energy of someone that's like distracting themselves and trying to do a whole lot of nothing, okay? Because it's not really getting them anywhere. So they may feel like all of the tasks that they're doing or the responsibilities that they have are like getting them somewhere, like it's helping them get closer to some type of goal or some type of like accomplishment or achievement that they want to make, or some, or why I say goal or achievement that they want to make, something that they want to accomplish. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. So it's like they may feel like it's getting them somewhere, but it's not. I just feel like this person is like busying themselves with like meaningless tasks. But okay, so you know they want to come back. All right, let's go ahead and move on. But before we do so, Aries, I'm going to use my Magic 8 Ball Inspired deck. You can ask a random question, and we'll see what comes out. Boss Lady said, who is loving me? Me. Everything mama wants now that she couldn't get nowhere else. She serving big platter for herself. I know that's right. I know that's right, because I mean, in all quite actuality, like Aries, you're doing really well. Okay, you're doing really well. I feel like you're doing well financially, or you're even on the way. And I just feel like you're very smart. So it's like you're using your intelligence right now to better your financial or material, you know, situation. That's what you're doing. So, um, my advice my advice is to continue to keep focusing on what you have going on. Okay, that's what my advice is. um I just heard this song by Drake. I just heard this song by Drake where he be like, cause I'm up right now and you stuck right now. So that's the energy I'm getting. It's like you're up right now, and it's like this person is pretty much still stuck on you, but they're kicking themselves because they should have made a decision or a choice um on you, but they didn't do it. They should have prioritized you, made more time for you, but they did not do it. So that's kind of on them. But yeah, so Aries, the question that you asked, I have two answers for you. One answer says yes, and the other one says adjust your approach. So whatever that means for you, I hope it makes sense. But let's go ahead and move on. Yeah, Pink Tarot Katura. You said how about now? That's the song. Yeah. How about now? Aries, that's your song. That's your channeled song. I don't co-sign these artists, but whenever I hear something, it's like I gotta tell you. Exactly. Let's get it. You said you went down a rabbit hole and found out what King James was about. I was flabbergasted. Let's just say a lot eyes wide shut going on. Exactly. Exactly. But I learned about King James when I was in the 10th grade. I learned about King James because my 10th grade history teacher told me. And I was like, okay. Like, I was like, all right. Okay. That's why my Bible is not the King James version. I would just say that. But yeah, that movie Eyes Wide Shut was crazy. Okay, I actually don't like that movie. I don't like it, but it's like y'all know that like it's just the real shit that be going on out here in the world with these secret societies. But whatever. If you haven't seen Eyes Wide Shut, look, if you're not a movie person and you're not open to just other people's, I would say like artistic direction and creativity, then just don't watch it. Okay, just don't. Let's go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your timestamp is going to be 121:45. All right, Sagittarius, the person on your mind, okay? How do they really feel about the silence? Katura said, I don't have a KJV either. Girl, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, Sagittarius, this person is definitely stuck in their thoughts. Okay, they're stuck in their thoughts. They're doing a lot of thinking. Okay, they're doing a lot of thinking. But let's get some more information. Oh yeah, they're doing a lot of thinking, but most of their thoughts are revolving around the fact that they actually want to be with you. They want to be with you because I literally just heard Mary J. Blige in that song. Like, what's that song called? Isn't it called like she be like she be like, and I can't be without you, baby. And I'll be waiting up until you get home because I can't sleep without you, baby. And anybody who's ever loved knows just how I feel. Too hard to break it. Nothing can replace it. So yeah, this person is still stuck on you as well. And they're stuck on this idea of y'all potentially getting back together. I think that song is Be Without You. Thank you, Katara. Yeah. And shout out to the mod squad. Yeah, so yeah, Sagittarius, this person's thoughts are definitely revolving around the fact that they want to come back together. That's what they want. They want to come back together. Yeah. Similar to Aries, this is also another individual that has just really been distracting themselves with things, thoughts, ideas that are not necessarily getting them anywhere. I feel like the person that's on your mind could be someone who like tries to have this appearance or persona as though they have a lot of different stuff going on. Like, oh, they got a business going on, then they got a job over here, then they have hobbies and they have friends and they just have this full life of things to do. Okay. And they're always busy, but it's like they're just busying themselves with that because they're also trying to like distract themselves from the truth, and the fact of the matter is that they want to be with you. Okay, they want to be with you. So yeah, this is definitely someone, like I said, that's distracting themselves, but at the end of the day, like they know what the truth is. And yeah, it took some time for this person to like come to this conclusion, but they want you back. Yeah, they want another opportunity with you. And they're hoping that you would be open to that. And I feel like this person is deciding that they actually want to commit themselves to this relationship with you, or they want to dedicate themselves to actually like put in their best foot forward. Similar to another sign, they feel like they um have a better idea of like who you are, or just the ways in which the both of you are compatible, or how y'all relate to each other. Is like they just have a better idea of you, and what it means to connect with you, and what that process feels like. So they just feel like they want to take another opportunity at this. They want another shot because they feel like they could do better now this time around. So I guess I could say it's, is it hopeful? I guess I could say that, but yeah, they definitely experienced a moment of clarity. So I think this person is just definitely just been in their thoughts. So I don't even know if it's really like emotions like that. I just feel like this person's thoughts have like led them to, okay, we need to be together. Like, like this person's like thoughts have literally led them to that conclusion. So I really see it as like emotionless in a way. Like it's kind of just emotionless. Like it's really nothing else to it. It's kind of like this person is just deciding like, okay, this is just what it is. So this may be someone that has had issues with like self-awareness, or has had issues with like reflecting and just like seeing something for the reality of it, as opposed to like being delusional. So yeah, I think that whoever it is that you're asking about isn't being like delusional about it at all. I feel like this is their truth. Like their truth is that they want to come back together. Their truth is they want to get back together with you. Like that's just what it is. Okay. So what are their thoughts and perceptions about you and the connection? Well, right now they feel like you all are out getting attention from other people. They feel like other people have their eyes on you. This person feels like in a way you're kind of like flexing and stunting on them. Like you kind of flexing and stunting. That's what they're picking up, Sagittarius. Like they just feel like you are trying to like make yourself feel better by like going out, being seen, getting the attention of other people. That's what they feel like you're doing, but they feel like you're kind of like trying to like throw it in their face in a way, so this person definitely feel like you flexing on them, like you're being a bit like egotistical and arrogant about it. Okay, so that's how they feel. Like, I mean, go off. I feel like go off, Sagittarius. Like, go off. They can feel how they want to feel. So I just think it's more so coming from like a place of jealousy, a place of jealousy, and this person being like, oh, you're out, like you're not focused on me, other people are, are watching you, like you're out enjoying your life, that type of thing. So yeah, that's how they feel. Like, it's a bit negative, like it's a bit toxic. Okay, it's a bit toxic, like, but that's how they feel. They feel like you trying to like flex on them or stunt on them, or that's what you're doing. Yo, they feel like it's toxic. They feel like it's toxic. Like they feel like you're kind of like in the energy of like, I had, you didn't want me. Well, other people want me. Like I had what you didn't do, another person will. Like they just feel like you're in that type of energy. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But yeah, what are their thoughts about you? Yeah, they're expecting that you're not gonna say anything to them. Okay, so that's what they're kind of assuming. They're assuming that like, there's nothing else to come. There's nothing else to experience with this, because Sagittarius is out living their life, and they're trying to get attention from other people, and you know they're being validated and affirmed by other people. So they just feel like that's where your attention is right now. So yeah, they're pretty much perceiving that you're not going to communicate them, you're not reaching out, You're not trying to move things forward with them. Like they just are perceiving that y'all's connection has really just lost momentum and it has slowed down to a halt. So, yeah, you're not really putting any time and attention or energy into this. So that's why things are not moving forward. And what do they perceive about the connection? Boss Lady said no flex zone. They know better. Yo, that song is hilarious. That song is hilarious. Um, okay, yeah. So this person that you're asking about is a bit afraid to just lean into, I feel like, the changes. I feel like this is someone who is too like concerned with keeping things the same, but things aren't the same anymore because I feel like you have kind of like um it's like in some ways you've kind of like leveled up your energy or your understanding that like there's more options and opportunities out there for you to experience what you truly want within a connection. So it's kind of like this person is still being very possessive over things staying the same. I feel like if this is someone that wants to be with you, then they have to keep up with you and be okay to like be okay with like being flexible and fluid and adaptable with the changes and even changes that you make personally within yourself. So, yeah, they're having a hard time with understanding that like the dynamics of your relationships have changed, that things have changed. They're trying too hard to like hold on to the connection for, what it was in the past. So, yeah, I mean, they just have to be okay with change. If they're not okay with change, then I don't know, like, what to say. But it seems like this person is trying to like control the connection as well. And I mean, that's not gonna work with a Sag. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Because y'all don't like control for nothing. Okay. Y'all will be rebellious by any means necessary if you have to be. So yeah, I just feel like this person is trying, or they could even be taking accountability here and seeing that like what they thought your connection was just wasn't. So they have to in a way, you know, ground their perspective or even kind of like ground their approach to this connection because the approach that they were taking in the past wasn't necessarily working. I feel like whomever you're dealing with is someone that is, I want to say, someone that could be very like traditional or someone that could be very like stubborn, or someone that tends to go about relationships the same way. And you can't necessarily do that because you're going to have different relationships with different people. So you can't, you cannot do that. I just feel like this is also someone who likes things the way they are. Like this is someone who would say, well, I like this just as it is. And it's like, I don't know what to tell you because everything changes in life. Like nothing stays the same. So yeah, that's something that I feel like this person is like coping with right now and is understanding that like y'all's connection has taken a different turn. It's not the same. You're not the same. Um, yeah, I just feel like this is that type of person that like when they have an idea about somebody in their mind, it's like they stick to the script or they stick to that idea and they don't really allow things to really be open to interpretation or even being open to nuance. So I just feel like they're seeing another side of you, like the side that can really like flex on somebody and just be like, okay, well, I'm outside. Like if it's not you, it's going to be somebody else. The energy from you that you were in a very like boring connection with, it seems like things kind of like followed the same pattern because I just heard repetitive. Like things were just the same. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Hey, Isaiah. Okay, you tuning in from Puerto Rico? I absolutely love Puerto Rico. Absolutely love it. All right, Sagittarius, what actions, if any, are they considering taking towards you? This person wants your attention. They want your attention again. They feel like they need to compete for your attention because you're outside and other people have their eyes on you. So now they feel like they have to compete. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Because I just feel like this is that type of person, like I said, that likes things the way that it is. Like they have this very stubborn type of like aspect to their personality. And they're just very rigid. And like I said, inflexible. So good. Like, yeah, go whatever you're doing. I feel like you should keep doing it because it's really inspiring this person to like actually have to get up and do something. Like they actually have to get up and compete, and they can't just sit on their ass and expect to be handed the world. Okay, they cannot do that. So yeah, they're gonna come back because they see that you're sexy and attractive. This person is still attracted to you, like sexually. They definitely are. I don't know. I just heard Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way. You know, so that could have some type of significance to you. Like, but I don't want to go through all the lyrics and think about how to connect it. I just heard the song, I Want It That Way. Yeah, this person is obsessed. This person is obsessed, like, yeah, this person is definitely obsessed. Like, this person is gonna come back because, like I said, you're attractive. I feel like you must have just experienced some type of personal glow up, but you're definitely getting a lot of attention. It's a lot of eyes on you. So I'm gonna just tell you right now, like, this isn't your only option, okay? And they know that. So that's why they're coming back, because now, like I said, they have to compete to be in the running. Yeah, they're watching you. They're nosy. Okay, this is definitely someone who's still watching you. And when they come in, they're gonna communicate to you that like they've changed, that they're a new person, and I feel like they're even gonna try to show you like some type of alter ego that you didn't really know exists, like someone that actually is willing to, you know, get up and to do something, someone who isn't going to give you like false promises and future fake you. Is like someone who's actually going to follow through. And I feel like that was an issue here with this person, Sagittarius, is the future faking of it all. So yeah, they're going to come in and tell you that like they've changed, they're a different person now, and they're actually willing to put in some type of like effort. They're actually willing to like commit themselves to this connection and willing to do things that are necessary to like stabilize the connection. Yeah, they're trying to come in and trying to show you that they could be loyal, that there's someone that you can be with for the long term, and yeah, someone that you could rely on. So that's what they're coming in to do. But yeah, I just feel like this person is just trying to come in and do this because they know that you could get somebody else. Okay, like if we were judging this based off of looks alone, you could definitely get somebody else. So I just feel like that's why they want to come back in. They don't want you with anybody else. All right, Sagittarius, bonus question. We're going to use my Magic 8 Ball inspired deck. So you can ask a random question about this person. It could be a yes or no question, or you could leave it open to interpretation. And let's see what comes out. So go ahead, ask your question, and I will give you an answer. You got yes in due time. So whatever question you asked, your answer was yes in due time. Boss lady said, we be losing sleep, money, and crying over people, and then conveniently they want to return. Love me broke, love me nappy, love me goofy, or not at all. Boss lady, I felt like you said love me broke, love me nappy, love me goofy, or not at all. I hope the girl, okay. I know that's right. Yo, that's hilarious. Cha-Cha said, tell me why. Katura said, I was singing that. Yeah, like that song literally just popped up. Like, I Want It That Way. So, like I told y'all, like, I'm not looking into the lyrics of everything. Like, that was just the song that I heard. Like, so yeah. That is hilarious. All right, y'all. We're moving on to the air signs, starting with Aquarius because that's what y'all asked for. But y'all can let me know which air sign we should read for after Aquarius, Gemini or Libra. Let me get something to drink. Aquarius, your timestamp is going to be 1:40:15. 1:40:15. Aquarius, you are next up. Okay, so after Aquarius, do Gemini and then Libra. All right. So Aquarius, no contact. How do they really feel about the silence? The first question we're asking is what emotions are they experiencing during this time? Okay, so Aquarius, this person is saying that they are feeling at peace. Okay, this person is definitely feeling at peace. They feel like their life is a bit more balanced right now. I feel like this person is trying to take things in stride. They're just trying to relax. And I feel like they're taking more of a tempered approach to the silence between the both of you. So, yeah, I feel like energetically, what this person is saying is that they're okay. They say that they're okay, right? They say that they're okay. Like, the tarot card that they got was the Nine of Wands. So, like, this person feels like they have to, like, in some ways, I feel like this is more so them, like, protecting themselves from you. Feeling like they have to impose some boundaries between you and them. Because what I also just heard was in 30 for 30 when SZA and Kendrick was like, I swear I'd be at peace if it wasn't for you. So that's kind of how this person feels like. They feel like without you being around, they're at peace. Okay? Like that's how they feel. They're at peace. But the Nine of Wands is also an energy of like rest and reconsideration as well. So is this just temporary? Is just as temporary? Or are they really feeling it? Okay, so yeah, it seems like this is just a false front. Okay, this is just a false front because this person, if anything, is like they're really trying to be very like avoidant with how they actually really truly feel. So I think that this is someone who might be trying to put forward the front of like, okay, everything's fine, everything's good, but this is still someone who is experiencing just a lot of hurt and pain from the connection that the both of you have had, or even just the silence and the lack of connection. So, yeah, I think this is just a false front. I'm glad I kept pulling cards and really seeing what's behind this. Okay. This person actually wants to reconcile with you. They miss the memories that you all have created. Like they're really just looking at this situation with like a lot of nostalgia. Um, so yeah, this is a false front. Yeah, I'm glad I kept reading. So yeah, they are trying to put forth the image of like things being okay or them being at peace, but it's not necessarily the case. Like this person is definitely still feeling some immense emotions towards you, but I just feel like they're trying to cover it up, or they're also trying to like compartmentalize it and like block it out of their mind, or in other words, you could say like this person is trying to like disassociate from this. So they're stuck in the past. They're stuck in the past. Like they really are. In some ways, I feel like this person wishes that like things could go back to like the earlier days. Um, And for others, I feel like you could be asking about a friend, like a friend that you are in no contact with. So yeah, it's like they're in some ways kind of doing the same thing that another signs person was doing. I think it was Taurus. Yeah, they're in some ways doing that. Like they're trying to make it seem like, You know, you may have been like really toxic, or you were very like problematic, or y'all's connection was very like conflictual, but then behind the scenes they're reminiscing about the good times and the memories that y'all had made. And you know, it's like they're over here reminiscing about that behind the scenes. So they're trying to like put forth this energy that like, oh, they're good without you, but that's not necessarily the case. Like this person actually felt better when they were around you. Like they're missing your friendship. They really are. They're missing your friendship. So yeah, they're missing your friendship. And like with the Tower in reverse, I feel like this is something that they still haven't set with, is the fact that like y'all's connection is on ice right now. It's something that they haven't really set with. Um, it's like they're delaying sitting with that. So I feel like that's why they could be doing some type of like blame shifting. But also with the Nine of Wands, that's kind of the energy of like, yeah, you may have been like hurt and like really negatively affected, but you're not necessarily giving up. It's like you're still trying to be persistent or perseverant. Like you're still there. So it's like this person is trying to put up the appearance of like, oh, they're, like I said, they're better without you, but it's like low key, high key, it's like they still want to connect with you, like low key, high key. So, whoever you asking about Aquarius, they being fake. Like whatever they're trying to show you is not the truth. In a way, it's like they would be like deceiving you, and they're even like deceiving themselves, honestly, like by just not admitting that they miss spending time with you. Like and just not admitting that like they want to find some type of common ground, especially if things have been like conflictual between the both of you. Like, all right, so what are their thoughts and perceptions about you and the connection? This person feels like you and them are eventually gonna reconnect again, but they don't know when. Okay, so that's what their thoughts are. Their thoughts are, you know, just revolving around the fact that like, you know, they're gonna reconnect with you, or they feel like you're gonna reconnect with them. They just feel like it's gonna happen in like divine timing. But yeah, this is someone who's definitely watching you. Okay, they're watching you. They are. So like they're watching you on social media, especially if you're active. They're watching your life. They could even be like stalking your other friends, or just like the people that they know have more like intimate relationships with you. So they could be like watching your family. Um like this is weird. Like, you know, this is weird. It's like this person wants to spend time with you, so it's like in a way they're kind of like jealous over the people that actually get to like talk to you and spend time with you on more of a frequent or daily basis. Y'all got to be careful also with this person, because I feel like especially if this is someone that you're not interested in reconnecting with, because this is the energy of someone that like would try to like go to places that they know that you frequent just so they can run into you. So yeah, they think that y'all are gonna reconnect, but I'm kind of feeling like this is the energy of someone who's gonna try to like manipulate things in order for that to happen. Like in order for y'all to be able to reconnect. Like they also feel like similar to another sign, like they just feel like they feel like you are moving on. You know, they feel like you all have like closed the chapter with them. But they also think that like it's not like you're being fake, or you're also being very like deceptive like they are. They feel like you also miss them and that you actually want to reconnect with them as well. um so whoever you have on your mind is like they're doing a lot of projection, because they know deep down inside that they want to reconnect with you again, but they're showing you that they don't. They're trying to put distance between the both of you. This is kind of like that person who will like push you away, but for real, they just want to be close. You know, so if you're a cross watcher, it's like just keep it real. Like if you want to, you know, have a close relationship and bond like you used to have with Aquarius, then like stop doing things that are going to um magnify, or what I want to say is like intensify the distance. It's like stop doing things that push this person away, like if you really just want to bring them closer to you. So it's just weird. Like people do that. It's like they want something, but instead of doing everything that's necessary to get what they want, it's like they do the opposite, thinking that that's going to help them get what they want. So, okay, I guess that's what they want to do. But we all go about things in different ways. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, this person feels like you are turning your back on them, but they feel like it's fake. Um, they feel like it's fake, but they are sensing that, like, you know, you're moving in another direction, or you are focusing on other aspects about your life that um, make you feel happy, like that actually make you feel satisfied, like other aspects about your life that you can actually control, you know. So yeah, this person is a bit like deluded because they're watching you like move on and walk away, but then they still feel like y'all are going to reconnect. It's just giving like delusional stalker vibes a little bit. But yeah, this could definitely be a childhood friend, like just somebody that you grew up with. Yeah. I'm definitely getting friend here. But yeah, as far as with the connection, um, I think you should be hearing an apology from this person very soon. I also feel like they think you owe them an apology as well. Um, I want to say that's weird, but yeah, they think that you owe them an apology as well. Uh, Against their better judgment, this person is gonna approach you because a part of them feels like, oh no, I don't need to connect with Aquarius. Like I need to be at peace with myself and at peace with this situation. I need to give myself closure, but it's like they're still trying to leave the door open to reconnect with you. And it's like they're trying to create circumstances in which y'all will run into each other. Like, yeah, Aquarius, y'all person is weird. Like whoever you have on your mind right now is weird because it's like they want a certain outcome, but they're doing everything to not receive that particular outcome. They don't think that y'all's connection is over. Okay, they don't. Hey, zooming around. Hey, Bria Murphy. I didn't do Gemini yet. I'm doing Gemini next. So what actions, if any, are they considering taking towards you? Yeah, this person is considering like reapproaching you again. This person actually, like I said, miss you. They miss you. And they want to spend time with you again. Like at the bare minimum, they at least want to have a very friendly rapport. Like they're feeling very sentimental, even though they're trying to put up this false front that that's not what it is. But they are. If anything, they're just doing a lot of thinking. I feel like this person is being very like inactive, like physically, but they're doing a lot of thinking. And like I said, they're reconsidering moving forward with you. Like that's something that they're considering at this point in time. So if you were such a bad person, if things were so conflictual, then why are they trying to reconnect? Like, but yeah, it's kind of like this person feels like assured that y'all are going to come back to you. Always have falling outs with this person is what it seems like y'all always fall out with each other, or y'all always going back and forth. um so they're pretty much expecting to reconnect with you. It's kind of what's going on here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what actions are they considering taking towards you? um mm, right now really nothing. Right now really nothing. Like they want to come back towards you, but I don't really see this person putting in like any type of action steps right now. I don't really think they're doing much other than, you know, trying to manifest these opportunities to see you again, which is weird. But I just feel like it's more so like thinking, planning, and strategizing. I don't really see this person like executing any actual like action, you know. I just think they're strategizing in their mind of like how the both of y'all could see each other again or run into each other again. It's actually weird and it's actually quite obsessive and stalkerish, like I said. um but they're definitely feeling very intimidated by you. I feel like you also have just undergone some type of like glow up here as well, where you are definitely feeling like very empowered. You're feeling very social. You could be feeling very like charismatic right now. You could also have a larger than life attitude and personality. Yeah, there's a lot of watching that's going on. So I feel like this person's watching you on social media. So they're just watching how you've changed, um, how your demeanor has changed, like how how your image has changed. I feel like you're feeling a lot better about yourself right now. So they're just kind of questioning like if it's even worth it. Like you all could definitely be loving yourself a lot more. So just exhibiting more like self-love and care. So this person is questioning like if you're even going to be open to reconnecting with them, because it's like you're obviously a new person. Like they can tell, they can see that you are a new person. So even their own thoughts are kind of like blocking and restricting them. So they could definitely be experiencing or just thinking a lot of like self-deprecating or limiting thoughts, like, oh, Aquarius is this new person, like Aquarius is popular, like Aquarius is over here doing other things with their life, like why would they want to reconnect with me, like I'm an old friend from the past, like, you know, just some stupid shit like that. So they're thinking a lot of like self-deprecating and limiting thoughts that are becoming beliefs. So if they want to continue to keep thinking negatively like that, then I feel like nothing will happen. But if anything, if you randomly run into this person somewhere, just understand that they was planning that. They were planning it, and it actually happened. Like this person is too much of like, I feel like a coward to just be like straightforward about what they want. um they want you to think that, oh, they are better off without you, like they want you to think that like you are problematic. But they really just want to be closer. So maybe they want you to chase them, or they want you to be the person to like figure it out. But yeah, I don't be having time for stuff like that because we're adults and you can figure it out for yourself. Like, all right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and move on. Like, I definitely hope that made sense for you. Let's move on. Um, so I'm going to be using my Magic 8 Ball Inspired deck. You can ask a random question about this person or about your situation, and we'll see what answer you get. Aquarius, y'all's answer is nope. That's your answer to this question. Nope. Not y'all talk about pop the balloon in the chat. Boss lady said, Lord, we not popping the balloon in the comments. Let's get it. Buy 5 sub sandwiches and you could take us all on a day date in the park. But you ain't marrying but one. Hey Tay. Hey Tay. Katura, you said all my love is for you. Oh, let's chill. Y'all, I'm done. Y'all, I actually like Guy. Like, I like their music, but it's so problematic. It's so problematic. Like, if y'all go back and listen to like Piece of My Love, like that song is so problematic. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, even I Miss You, like, yo, Aaron Hall has a beautiful voice, but he is so problematic. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, he said every day I lay in my bed and all I do is cry. Like, okay. Okay, sir. All right, let's move on. Gemini, your timestamp is going to be 1:59:15. I got that song stuck in my head. Like, yo. Let's get it. You said he's a Cancer. Oh, Aaron Hall is a Cancer. Okay. Makes sense to me. It's just so sad because like music be so good, but like the people that be writing songs and singing these good ass songs, it's like they just be on some other shit. You will say, get it out your head now. You said pop the balloon is funny, girl. Dr. Elam and Aaron the plumber took me out. They sure did. Dr. Elam, Aaron the plumber, like, you know that one guy that was from Chicago and he was carrying the briefcase and that girl was like, I think her name was Rosoma. She was like, you doing too much. Like, it's just too much. And that guy from Chicago, he kept saying, you feel me? You feel me? Like, you feel me? I was like, stop saying that. Say something else. All right, Gemini. I have to change y'all timestamp because I was yapping. It's going to be 2 hours and 45 seconds. Sorry. All right, let's get started, Gemini. Gemini, the person on your mind, how do they feel about the silence? This is a no contact reading. The first question we're asking is, what emotions are they expressing during this silence? Not expressing, I'm sorry, experiencing. What emotions are they experiencing during this silence? He sounds like one of never mind. He sound like a ninja. Let's get it. That's what you're trying to say. He sound like a ninja. Gemini, similar to whose sign was it that I was? Whose sign was it? Similar to one of the other signs is like this person is fantasizing about you sexually. Okay, so that's what they're experiencing right now. Okay. Okay. Like, here we go again. Here we go again, y'all. Here we go again. They're fantasizing about you, okay? So they're definitely daydreaming. It's a lot going on sexually. They want to exchange energy with you. We can definitely say that, okay? Y'all's channeled messages. Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye. Okay, that's y'all's channel song. Okay, that's your channel song. All right. It's similar to another sign. Is like these feelings are kind of hitting this person like a ton of bricks as well. And it's like they're choosing to feel this way. Like this person is choosing to feel this way. So okay, like this person is still very turned on by you. If you are deciding to turn your back on this situation and you're deciding to like cut this person out of your life, is like even that is kind of turning them on. Like the pushback is turning them on. So it's like if you're being very snappy with this person when they approach you, you know, and you're just kind of like, no, don't talk to me, like I don't have time for you, I'm moving on, I'm doing other things, like, you know, like I have other things going on in my life, I'm focused on my purpose, like it's like that is turning them on as well. So this person is also a weirdo, okay? But they're turned on. Like they're turned on by the fact that you are, like I said, focusing on your purpose. They see you being very active. So whatever it is that you're doing right now is kind of turning this person on. Like whatever it is that you're spending your time on, the fact that like you are not focused on them, they're not a part of your life right now, is like in a way that's kind of like turning them on. Like some of these people really be having these like kinks that I think are weird. Cause it's like, why would you be turned on by somebody ignoring you and just being out and living their life? Like, what about that turns you on? Like the fact that you're ignored. Like, I don't know. Like, people can be very weird, but yeah, this person definitely feels like they need to come in and they need to compete for you. But it's like even when you tell them no, it's like they still feel like they need to try. So this is kind of one of those people in which I feel like it may never truly be over for them, even though you may think it's over, and you could also turn your back on them. So y'all might want to go back and watch the reading that I just did where I was like, is it over? You know, you versus them. You might want to go back and watch that, because it's like it's not over for them. Like that's basically what they're experiencing. It's like it's not over. It's not. But it's like everything that you do is turning them on. Like everything that you do, like even like I said, you ignoring them, focusing on other things, like the fact that you already told them no. Like, I feel like this is somebody that you've already told no to plenty of times, or you already let them know like it's over, like I'm done with you, like I'm only focusing on things that bring me peace. Like that's all I'm focusing on, like peace and happiness and healing. But it's like this person is still wanting to, for lack of better terms, like really penetrate your boundaries. Okay. So I feel like you feel like you're safe when you're not around this person. And it's like, here they come with their drama. Like, here they come with that. All because they're still sexually attracted towards you. Like, all because they still want you in that way, because they still want to compete. Like, this is kind of the energy of like this person saying, like, F what you talking about, like F your boundaries or anybody else that could be around you. Like, I still want you. It's like it's kind of audacious to me. Like that this energy is audacious, because it's like if you tell somebody no, then I feel like no means no. They should move on. But it's like for this person, it's still not over. It's like they still want to come back. Like, yeah, it's like they repeatedly want to come back with their drama. Like they want to come back with their drama. Like, but they're thinking of you very highly. Okay, they're thinking of you very highly. I feel like you all are doing your thing right now. Like you're very much in your purpose. Like whether it's with your hobbies, whether it's with your career field, whether it's with your creative projects, it's like you're in your purpose, and it's like that turns this person on. But like the caveat is that with you being in your purpose, it's like you don't have time to be distracted with their energy. But it's like they still want to come back. Like it's just I just feel like when this person comes around, it's like a storm waiting to happen. I feel like you know when this person is about to reemerge, and whenever they do, they come back with the hurricane. So yeah, keep focusing on your life. Okay, like keep focusing on your life. Keep focusing on you becoming a better person. Keep focusing on just developing a sense of like self-awareness as it relates to like yourself and awareness within this connection. Like, and understand that like even though it may not be over for them, that like if you want peace, then you're gonna have to do what is necessary to protect it. Because I'm just kind of picking up that like this could get to the point of like harassment, where it's like this person is reaching out to you on different platforms trying to talk to you, and it's like you've already told this person no. So yeah. Okay, well, some of y'all might have to go like the legal route to block this person, because it's like they're still in your energy and they're not letting go, even though everything is telling them to move on. Okay, everything is telling them to move on, but they're not trying to. It's like this person wants a second chance. Okay, so yeah, this reading is stressing me out today. Like it's actually stressing me out because the level of audacity here is ridiculous. Okay, so what are their thoughts and perceptions about you? This person sees you as someone that's very confident right now. They see you as someone who's very sexy, someone who's very attractive. They see you as someone that is just very determined, especially as it relates to like you creating a certain type of life or lifestyle for yourself. And I feel like that's also in alignment with your purpose. Like you're trying to create just a different life experience, or you all could even be trying to like jump timelines. I see that here as well. It's like you're literally trying to change your reality. So you're doing a good thing. But yeah, this person definitely sees you as a prize now. That's why they want to come back and compete. Sorry. That's why they want to come back and compete. They don't even know if anybody's around, but it's like their energy is just kind of like, well, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna win. It's gonna be me. Like, now I just heard that song by NSYNC called "It's Gonna Be Me." Like, this person's audacious. They're audacious. Like, they're really trying to force themselves on you. Okay, they're trying to force themselves on you, but it's like you're clearly showing them that it's not what you want. Um, but yeah, they still find you to be highly attractive, and they miss the connection between the both of you because they actually feel like the connection between you and them was like kind, it was sweet, it was generous, like you were actually being emotionally available. You were, the both of y'all were exchanging like just a lot of kind words and even gestures. There may have been like a lot of flirting going on. It was nice, it was cute, like it was cute. Okay, y'all's connection was cute, and so that's what they're thinking about, like how cute it was in the past. Okay, but they're also thinking about the fact that like they're not necessarily experiencing that right now. So yeah, I just feel like when you were with this person, they didn't really do what was necessary to like actually continue your connection. Okay, and I also feel like they may have made a lot of like promises to you, like future faked you, gave you a lot of false promises that they were not necessarily able to follow through on. This was someone that lived at a long distance from you as well. It's like there were a lot of obstacles and delays associated with you being able to visit this person and vice versa, to spend time with them. And that could literally be this person having car issues or even financial issues if this had to do with them getting on a plane. Some of them were actually afraid to get on a plane as well. Like some of them were afraid. Um, that's neither here nor there. Like, because some people actually are afraid to travel. They really are. So I think that was also something that was, or at least a factor that was in the mix that you were not necessarily aware of. But yeah, they just feel like your connection could have been something beautiful. Because I just heard that song, We Could Have Been, by her and Bryson Tiller. So they just feel like y'all could have been in a happy, harmonious connection, that y'all could have actually been in a true, like emotionally stable and fulfilling connection as well. They feel like y'all could have had a family. Okay. So they projected a lot of this out into the future, but they did not necessarily follow through to ensure that that would be a reality, is what I'm seeing here. So I think that's why they're not really trying to let go, because it's like they see that you're sexy, attractive. They feel like y'all could have actually had like a pretty decent and loving relationship. Y'all could have even had a very successful relationship with each other, like something that was long term. Um, but yeah, they just, when they had the opportunity, they didn't really, do anything. Okay, they didn't do anything with the momentum. It seemed like y'all's connection was actually picking up steam. It was picking up momentum, like it actually could have went somewhere. They just ain't followed through. Yeah, they didn't follow through. Like, this is someone who was actually very like feeling uneasiness as it related to your connection progressing. So they're really just looking at themselves and the fact that like their negative thinking or their limited thinking and beliefs about this relationship, they're just thinking that like these things have actually like limited the progress of being able to move forward with you. It was them. It was their own negative thinking. Yeah, it was them. It was them. And I feel like it was also the transportation issue here as well that really put some blockages within your connection, because this person started to think like, oh, we'll never be able to spend time with each other. We'll never be able to meet up with each other. I'll never be able to see Gemini again. Like, just projecting a lot of negativity out there. And that's exactly why your connection didn't continue with this person, because they was projecting a lot of negativity. So similar to the other signs, is like this is someone who is like they had a specific like desired outcome or result that they wanted, but it's like they did everything to ensure that it did not happen. They did everything to ensure, like they listened to every single negative thought and they definitely allowed it to take root in their spirit. Okay. um and they also future faked you, like they gave you a lot of promises and things that they actually did not have a way to fulfill. They didn't have a way, whether they didn't have the resources or they just didn't have the faith-based mindset to ensure that what they wanted or what they projected out to you would happen. So I'm sorry for calling y'all people's weird, but it's just like, I'm just tired. Hey, Zay Billion. Zay Billion, we're on Gemini. I just keep hearing that song by her and Bryson Tiller, like, we could have been, like, they still over here dreaming and thinking about what y'all could have been. Like, why? When they could have had it with you. They could have had it with you. So what is the point? So now they want to come back and start jumping over your boundaries and jumping through hoops. But it's like, it seems like you're very adamant in telling this person no. But unfortunately, it's like they're not trying to listen. I just feel like all of the energy that they should have been displaying towards this connection in the past is like, now they want to display that energy now when they feel like they have to be in competition with other people for your attention. You know, so it's just like, you snooze, you lose. Okay, you snooze, you lose. And what I'm picking up here is like, they were the only person that you were actually seriously considering. So in the past, they would have won the position by default. But now, now they're not. Now they're not. Now they're not. Like, that's sad. That is sad. Like, if you're a cross watcher for Gemini, that's sad because you could have had it all. Like, there was literally nothing in your way, nobody in your way. It was literally your own thoughts in your way. Okay, your own limiting thoughts and your inability to take action. Like, you snooze, you lose. Sorry. Oh, Jodeci, that's where you at. Let's get it. That's where you at. Like, I like that song actually. And random fact about Forever My Lady, that song was actually written by Al B. Shore, and he wrote that song for Kim Porter when they was having Quincy. Like, so that's actually a random fact about that song. Al B. Shore actually wrote that song, but you probably already know. Let's get it. You probably already know. Okay, so what actions, if any, are they considering taking towards you? Right now, they're definitely heavily watching you on social media. Like, this person is really straining their eyes watching you. Okay, they're straining their eyes watching you. And another thing that this person is doing that I don't like is they have other people watching you as well. So it's coming off as like gang stalking in a way. It's coming off as gang stalking, but this person is kind of saying like, oh, I want y'all to look at Gemini. Look, isn't Gemini so pretty? Gemini so attractive. Look at Gemini just in their purpose. Look at Gemini just being driven. Look at them being ambitious and determined. Like, look at, like, so it's like they don't have people looking at you like and talking shit about you in a negative way, but it's like they just are drawing a lot of attention to you. So I don't really like that. Like, I don't really like that. So some of y'all might think it's a bit too overbearing, and that's kind of what I'm picking up. Like, but that's me, okay? And that's just my opinion and how I feel. But I don't really like this, you know? Y'all probably just like, you a Leo, don't you like attention? Sometimes I could care less about it, okay? Sometimes I could care less about it. Like, I'm not egotistical in that way. Like, sometimes I just like to be off chilling, doing my thing, like without too much attention on me. Okay. Like, that's how I am. But I think that's just a Virgo in me that likes to be off, you know, minding my business. That's just a Virgo in me. But yeah, so yeah, right now this person has a lot of people watching you and they're obsessed. Like, they're obsessed, but I feel like this person is very off-putting. Like, what they're doing is off-putting. Like, it's off-putting to you energetically. Yeah, this individual is watching you, but eventually they're definitely going to try again. Okay, they're going to try again. So you already told this person no. You've imposed your boundaries. Like I said, it's going to come off as harassment for some of you. So if you don't want to deal with this person, then you really need to continue to block them, and that's what you need to do. But yeah, at this point, it's like they're definitely going to try again. Like, I don't think they fully let go or release your connection. Like I said, it's not over for them. They want to communicate to you, and you got to be careful with this person, because it's like in the past they were, um, someone who communicated a lot to you. They had a lot of ideas about your connection, about the possibilities of what could be, about what y'all could do in the future. Like they had a lot of ideas about it. And look at what happened. Absolutely nothing. Like I don't think you really experienced much of what this person told you that they would want to do or they were willing to do for you. Okay? I just don't feel like that. Y'all song I just heard was Kiss It Better by Rihanna. Like that's y'all song, y'all channel song. Like you just kind of looking at this person like, what are you actually willing to do? Because anything that you said you wanted to do in the past, you didn't do it. You were future faking. And that's why you didn't really get to have the type of relationship that you wanted with me, because you didn't follow through. So all I'm saying is like this person is definitely coming back. They're going to try to like give you something super appealing, like a gift or something material, to make you think that they're serious. But are they going to come back with all of the words and talk and false promises again? Yeah. Okay. They're going to come back with all of this fresh energy. They're going to come back with all of this excitement and all of these ideas about what y'all can do moving forward. That's what they're going to do. Yeah, but they're doing this because it's like they know y'all not talking. So it's like they feel like they have to go above and beyond, and they have to present you with something even more appealing to see if y'all can actually start talking again. Yeah. So what they're doing right now is they're planning, plotting, strategizing what they need to do to break this no contact. But yeah, they're coming back. Okay, so if you thought it was over, I'm sorry to tell you, like this person coming back. Like, just do what you need to do if you don't want to talk to them anymore. But okay, y'all, Gemini, this is the bonus question. We're going to do something fun. I'm going to use my Magic 8-Ball inspired deck so you can ask a random question about this person, about y'all connection, this situation, and let's see what comes out. Okay, so y'all's answer is do what you want. Okay, do what you want. So hopefully that resonates with the question that you have asked. I don't know what y'all talk about in the chat, but I love the fact that y'all interact with each other. Like, I love the fact that y'all interacting with each other, because these people are stressing me out today. Like, when I choose topics, I just be like, okay, cool. And then I don't like realize that this is people that we're talking about, and emotions are nuanced and complex and complicated, and it's too much. Hey, girly aesthetics, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't want to say your name wrong, but is it Taikai or Taiki Foster? But thank you so much for interacting in the chats. Oh, you say you love Jodeci, boss lady? Me too, okay? Jodeci was stomping in they heavy ass Doc Marten boots, okay? They was stomping in their boots and overalls and sunglasses. Yo, you know what? I actually think, who's going on tour? I think JoJo. Like, it's not Casey and JoJo. Like, it's not both of them. I think it's one of them is going on tour, but the other one isn't. So I was just like, so they just gonna be singing the songs by themselves? Okay. All right, Boss Lady said, let's play a game. She said, get rid of one of these 3 R&B groups hypothetically off hits. Okay, Boyz II Men, Jodeci, and New Edition. Dang, that's hard. That's actually hard. I mean, I can tell you personally, for me, I listened to New Edition more than everybody. Like, I listened to New Edition, but I also like Jodeci too. And I like Boys to Men because they could sing. But I can tell you, I listen to New Edition and Jodeci more than Boys to Men. Cha Cha said, I know that they wasn't on your list, Boss Lady, but I vote 98 Degrees. I actually like 98 Degrees, okay? I had their album, okay? I had their album. One of them. That's hilarious. Coming for 98 Degrees, okay? Nick Lachey used to be Lachang. All right, let's move on to Libra. Libra, your timestamp is 2/25/30. And then we're going to the water signs. Y'all in y'all R&B bag today. Yo, that is hilarious. I love it though. I love the interaction in the chat. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself, even though y'all people stressing me out. All right, Libra. Libra. The person on your mind, how do they feel about the silence? What emotions are they experiencing during this time? So while I was shuffling, I did see the walking away card. So yeah, Libra, the person that's on your mind definitely feels like, yeah, the person on your mind feels like you are walking away. They feel like you are walking away. And they just feel like you are they just feel like you are a red flag. They feel like you are someone who's an opportunist, like you're always looking for the next best thing. And that's not something that they necessarily like. This person also feels like y'all had a shitty relationship. They're not really happy with the way that y'all's relationship has progressed. And yeah, they feel like they have to distance themselves away from you because y'all's connection seemed like it was unsuccessful. It seemed like it was a failure. And they just feel like right now, at this point in time in their life, they have to clean it up. Okay, so they just feel like they need to pack it up and leave this connection behind. They feel like it was more of an attachment and they're not necessarily satisfied with the way that things have played out. So they just feel like the best thing for them to do is to distance themselves emotionally and just go away. Right now is like this person has definitely been spending a lot of time to themselves. Seems like this person has just experienced a lot mentally and they're just trying to recover from this breakup. Okay, so yeah, they just feel like they ignored a lot of red flags, and unfortunately, because they ignored them, they ended up dealing with the consequences of that action because now they're kind of dealing with a lot of pain that they already foresaw. Okay, so they're dealing with a lot of pain that they already foresaw. Like this person feels like they were going against their. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking for my other slipper because I'm like, where is it? But yeah, they just feel like there was a lot that they overlooked, and they feel like they should have. They feel like they went against their better judgment, and now look at what happened. Okay, look at what happened with them going against their better judgment. So yeah, as far as right now, this person feels like the situation is like over. And they just feel like the best thing for them to do is to like let this go, to release it, and to just like move forward. That's how they feel. That's how you feel. Yeah. And yeah, like I said, they are just feeling like that's what they're being intuitively guided to do right now. Because in the past, it's like they didn't listen to their intuition. They weren't listening to their inner guidance. And look, like I said, look at what happened. So they're just kind of looking at you as like someone that they need to like distance themselves away from. And they're not really trying to It's like this person is literally trying to like block and delete. You know, I just heard like control alt delete is like they're literally just trying to forget that this whole thing ever happened. So this is crazy. Yeah, they're trying to forget that this whole thing ever happened. That's what they're trying to do. But I'm glad I continue to keep pulling cards. At the end of the day, it's like this person still has feelings for you. But right now, it seems like they're understanding that like the most like emotionally mature thing that they can do is to understand that yes, two things can be true, but they cannot sit in the cognitive dissonance. On one half, or I say in one half, one part of them feels like, or one half of them rather feels like, okay, I love Libra. Like I have an immense amount of feelings for Libra. Like I really actually do. But then another part of them, or another half of them, another side of them feels like um that this connection could only lead to even more pain if they continue to keep engaging with you. So they just feel like the best thing for them to do is to move on. Okay, so this is someone who is saying that, like, oh, they would love you from a distance, like they still love you, but they just cannot focus on that right now. Like that's something that they have to block and avoid. That's just what they have to do right now. What I just heard is like for their own sanity. So I feel like this person, like I said, they go against their better judgment as they're dealing with you, but they're looking at you as you're someone that's problematic. Okay, they're looking at you as you're someone that's problematic, but I also feel like this person needs to understand that like whatever they are complaining about as it relates to you, it's like they also have to look at themselves and how they could be potentially exhibiting those same, you know, behaviors. So it's a lot of mirroring that's going on. And so I just feel like whatever this person thinks about you, they also have to internalize within themselves as well. All right. So, I mean, we have to respect people's feelings, okay? We have to respect people's feelings. Like, if that's how they feel, that's how they feel. Like, it just is what it is. What are their thoughts and perceptions about you and the connection? It's more so about themselves. Okay, it's more so about themselves. Like this person feels like they're irreplaceable. Okay, and they feel like you didn't really acknowledge them, or in some ways, it's like you took the connection or the relationship for granted. But the crazy thing is that the mirroring card came out here as well. So it's like anything that they, I just heard I'm rubber, you're glue. Anything you say bounces off of me and sticks back to you. So I'm kind of getting that here with this person. So it's like they may deem themselves as being irreplaceable, but in a sense, it's like they know that you're irreplaceable as well. Like they know that you are. So it's like, why are they trying to make it seem like you're so problematic? Like, why are they trying to make it seem like that? What is it? Why are they trying to make it seem like that? This person knows that you're lovable. They also know that you're not necessarily hurting for like romantic options, is what I see here. So, is it jealousy? Is it jealousy? Is it control? Is it possessiveness? It's kind of what I'm seeing. It's what I'm picking up. Yeah, and the person that you're asking about is like they have more feelings for you than they're willing to admit or to show. It's like they want to show this like persona of, you know, them being someone that's in control and, you know, they're a leader and, you know, they're a strong authority figure and you know what I'm saying? It's like they just want to put up this like false front. Um but like deep down inside is like this person is feeling very like vulnerable emotionally. It's like deep down inside is like this person is very sensitive. Um, but it's like on the outside, they want you to see them as not that way. It's like they try to exude this very like strong masculine energy, just so that they, you know, can't potentially be like victimized or manipulated. But it's like this person can get manipulated. I'm telling you that right now. Like they can get manipulated They really could, but it's like they try to show this like persona is like, oh, they're in control, like I said. But yeah, they're definitely a bit more sensitive than you would even realize. But it's only because they don't show that. So yeah, it just seems like it's a lot of projection here. It's a lot of projection because I'm like, why are they trying to make it seem like you're the bad person? But yeah, they just feel like y'all's relationship was shitty. They feel like it only ended in heartbreak. Like I said, they feel like they saw all of the red flags, they saw all of the signs, and they just ended up getting hurt. So this person could be playing the victim role a little bit. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Is like they could definitely be playing the victim role because they still engaged. Because like after all of that, what they're saying is like, oh, I'm irreplaceable. That's how they feel. They feel like they're irreplaceable, but they also feel like you're irreplaceable. So I think this person is focusing a bit too much on like what you did, and they're not taking accountability for the fact that like they actually participated and engaged in this connection because they wanted to. Okay, because they had deeper feelings for you. All right. Yeah, like they're trying to see you as problematic, but it's like they love you. They love you though. So I just feel like if that's the case, um, then this person would have to understand that like duality exists. Like people's personalities are nuanced. And I feel like if that's the case, then they just have to accept, like they would have to accept you. Cause it's like they still love you. Like there's still feelings here. Like deep down inside, it's like this person wishes that y'all could reconnect. But what they're saying is like, oh, I have to walk away. Like, so I feel like they're trying their best to make like a very mature decision, but just understand that like it's a very difficult choice and decision for this person to move on and to leave this relationship in the past. Cause it's like they're complaining about it, but at the end of the day, it's like they still feel like they have an emotional connection to you. So it's just like one of those things where it's just kind of like they're just gonna like resort to like just I guess loving you from a distance is what I'm seeing. It's like they're gonna resort to loving you from a distance. Okay, so I feel like what you did, because I wanted to know like what did you do? Like what did you do to this person? Why are they mad? Why are they hurt? Like what did you do? I just feel like you told this person like the truth. I feel like you were, very honest with them. You were very straightforward with them. And I also feel like you didn't sugarcoat something. I'm just kind of picking up that like you told this person about themselves. Okay, you told this person about themselves. And I feel like it was a truth that they weren't like ready to accept. It's a truth that they weren't ready to accept. Like, because the Queen of Swords can be very like straightforward to the point in which some people like would consider that energy to be very like critical and very brutal and very harsh. But I'm just feeling like you told this person something that was constructive, but that wasn't necessarily something that they were ready for. And I also feel like you questioned if this person was even like experienced enough in connections. Like I feel like you might have told them something or a piece of information that really humbled them, and they weren't necessarily willing to admit that you actually taught them something. They weren't willing to admit it. So I feel like this is that person who thinks they're a know-it-all. They feel like they know everything, but it just seemed like the way that you like approached them, the way that you dealt with them, or even something that you said to them, like really showed this person that like they are actually immature or they're lacking some type of experience. So I just feel like this is that person that like wants to be seen as someone that, like I said, is in control, that is an authority figure, someone that just knows what to do, knows the best actions to take in any given circumstance or situation. But I think you saw something within this person that they may have been trying to like cover up and hide. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Like you saw this person for who they actually really were or really are. Like you saw past like the illusions or the false front, the false persona, the smoke and mirrors. All right, let's move on. What actions, if any, are they considering taking towards you? Well, I just looked at the chat. It said, Sima, who got the keys to my Bima? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. Yo, let's get it. You going in. Okay. Pass me the keys to my truck. I don't think this person is going to be taking like any like actions towards you right now. I feel like this person is focused on like for some reason like building up their social media following, or they're trying to get like energy and eyes on something that like they're actually creating right now. So I feel like this person could be focusing on like just their creative pursuits and hobbies, like things they're passionate about. I just also heard like entertainment. So this person could definitely be like an entertainer, whoever you have on your mind. So it's like their attention right now is really being poured into like creating some type of buzz and excitement around what they're doing. Or like I said, building up their following, getting eyes on them. Like that's kind of what they're focusing on right now. This person could also be trying to do this just so you could pay attention to them. But this is weird. It's kind of like they want you to kind of like be all about them. But how could you be? Like, if this person is leaving, why would you stay there? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why would you stay there? Like, if they're gonna leave, then you should leave too. Like, what do you want to do? Just sit there and pine and wait for them to come back? No, we're not doing that. But yeah, they just feel like it's the best thing to do right now, which is to like focus on the other things that they have going on. So it's like this person is trying to actually embody the qualities and the characteristics that they wanted you to believe that they had. Okay, so here's another person that was like faking, not being their true and authentic self. So yeah, now they actually want to like put forth some type of like work towards, like I said, that image or what they want you to believe, or even the perception that they want other people to have over them. So yeah, right now they're pretty much focused on business. They're focused, like I said, on their creativity. They're feeling very ambitious right now. And they're really trying to work hard towards achieving some type of like material or financial success. So that's what they're doing. It's like this person is trying to reimagine their life and reimagine their future. And that's what they're focusing on. They feel like it's the best thing to do for themselves right now, which is to move on. But they're still looking at you, so that's weird. This is the energy of that person who would like all of a sudden start like posting about all of the things that they're doing just in the silence, just so you could pay attention to what they have going on. Like this is that type of person. Like, oh, I'm gonna post a picture being out with friends just so Libra can watch me and think I'm having a good life experience right now. Like, this is that person. This is that guy or that girl. Yo, I'm cracking up. So yeah, they actually are going to be focusing on their projects and hobbies. They actually are going to be doing that. But I also feel like another side to it is like they want you to pay attention to them as well. So I think that this person is definitely going to continue to keep posting. And the funny thing is like they could definitely be blocked. So it's like they really doing all that for nothing. Yo. It's like they're trying to post so you can see how interesting their life is. All right. Libra, I'm going to be pulling a card from my Magic 8 Ball inspired deck so you can ask a random question and I'm going to give you an answer. It could be a question about this person or about y'all's connection or situation. All right. So one card did actually come out, and the answer to your question is obstacles may arise. Obstacles may arise. And then you also got on the bottom of the deck, be patient. So be patient because obstacles may arise. Let's get it. You said no Subway, oxtail, and stew peas. That's what I'm feeding y'all. Okay. Okay. So we not getting chicken wings and french fries. We getting oxtail and stew peas. Girl, I'm cracking up. Cha-cha gonna start laughing. No chicken wings and french fries, okay? All right, let's move on, Libra. I feel like I've been reading for a while. Let's go to Pisces. Yo, Libra's person is hilarious. It's like they walking away but still looking back. So they're walking backwards away from you. Like, that's so funny, Libra. Okay, I actually like ackee and saltfish. When I was in Jamaica, that's definitely what I was eating. And it was delicious. It was delicious. Pisces. Let's move on. I need a sip of water though. Pisces, your timestamp is going to be 2:46:30. Talk about it. I like a good feast. Okay. I like a good buffet. All right, Pisces. No contact. How do they really feel about the silence? What emotions are they experiencing during this time, Pisces? So yeah, Pisces, I feel like this person on your mind is trying to exhibit some self-awareness. They're trying to exhibit some self-awareness. So I give it to this person. Like, this person is understanding that like they have just done so many like toxic things. Okay, they've done so many toxic things. They've engaged in so many different like bad habits, negative cycles and patterns, as it relates to relationships in general. So they kind of pulled you into a pattern, that they were already perpetuating like even before they met you. So it's like in the silence between the both of you, they're really trying to like observe the negative and toxic things that they've done or the ways in which they've shown up, like how you've experienced them. And they're just trying their best to like really cut their cords of attachment to those behaviors. So this is someone who's really trying to be as self-aware as possible, and they're understanding that like their bad behaviors has severely like limited or restricted your connection. So they're trying to be aware. Okay, they're trying to be aware. And one of the most toxic things that this person has done with you is like they've definitely played a lot of mind games with you, like trying to make you believe things that are not necessarily true. They could have even been like gaslighting you, love bombing you, similar to another sign, like future faking you, like just trying to do anything to remain in a position of power or to do anything to remain in your life, like as opposed to just being real, being nice, being authentic, being genuine. Like, I just don't understand how people feel like this is the way to like build relationships. Like, I don't know why people feel like they have to build relationships through like emotionally manipulative means or psychological abusive means, like, or emotionally, or being emotionally like abusive and manipulative. Like, I don't understand why people feel like they have to do that, but your person felt like they had to in the past. They felt like they had to. I think this person looked at your, they just looked at, I feel like this person is superficial. Like whoever it was you're dealing with is like they're superficial. And in many ways, I feel like they try to collect people. Okay, they try to collect people. And I also feel like they try to keep a lot of like relationships open so that they can kind of like bounce around, you know? So I really personally don't like that. I feel like that's another toxic thing that this person did, is like just keeping multiple open relationships and like bouncing around, like spending time with you, spending time with other people. Like, I don't like it. But yeah, I mean, they were definitely tempted by you. They feel like you're attractive, they feel like you're sexy, so they kind of felt like, oh well, this is my type of person. So yeah, the person you have on your mind, like they're very vain, okay, and they look at the outside appearance, they look at outside appearances, and that's the information that they use to like determine um like what their thoughts are about something or what their beliefs are about something. So they just pay too much attention to like how people look like. So with you, that's what they did. Okay. And that's why they went and attached themselves to you, because of like your attractiveness or how you look like, or even lust, or how tempted they were by you. So this definitely seems like one of those people that were like definitely lusting after you. Okay, lusting after you, trying to keep you around in their life for their own like sexual gratification. Okay, so I don't really like it. I don't like these people that are coming up in the readings today. I don't really like it. Like, I don't really like it. Like, all right, so Pisces, whoever you have on your mind, they are most definitely in a relationship with somebody else. Okay, they are most definitely in a relationship with somebody else. And y'all's channel song is Usher. You Make Me Wanna. That's y'all channel song, because this person is literally trying to move on from this relationship just so they could come back to you. And I feel like this is also someone that could be like at an actual distance from you. Like y'all could have been in a long distance relationship, or in order to see this person, it's like you actually have to travel overseas, or they would have to travel to you. Because that's what I'm seeing here. But if we're looking at this emotionally, it's like this person is literally checking out of another relationship. They're literally transitioning out of another relationship to come back to you. Okay, so that's how they feel right now. They feel like they want to leave their partner, they want to leave their quote unquote happy home to come to you. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. Like, that's what they want to do. And this person can't be trusted because, they do want to reconcile with you, but they cannot be trusted because you already know that this is someone who is capable of having multiple open relationships with people. So you have to be very discerning, because it's a likelihood that they could just be trying to wrap you up in another third party situation, especially if you've experienced that within them, with them as well, and within this connection as well. So okay. You want to say he was a fairy. Yep, yep. He was a fairy. Uh, Yeah, the person you asking about, Pisces, they're very manipulative because they still feel like they can control this connection. Like they still feel like they can in some ways like still be like manipulative. Like this is someone who is like trying to be self-aware, like they're understanding that like they need to stop, you know, being a particular way that does not allow for them to have actual healthy relationships with people, and especially intimate relationships. And it's like they may understand that, but I'm still kind of feeling like this person is wrestling with that. I feel like it's their natural habitual behavior, which is to be controlling, which is to be like a puppet master, like manipulating things behind the scenes, pulling strings, you know, like, so it's just like, my advice would just be like, distance yourself away from this person. Like, because what are their thoughts and perceptions about you? They just feel like, even they feel like you're being like a bit like uppity. They feel like you're being a bit like snobby with them. Um, they don't feel like you're being as like open, as giving. They feel like you also have your protective boundaries up. Um, but in some ways, I don't think they're respecting it. You know, it's like they're not necessarily respecting that. They're not respecting your stance. They're not respecting the position that you are deciding to take. Um, they're not respecting the fact that you see them truly for who they are. Like, so it's like one part of them feels like they need to stop being so damn like toxic and negative. But then the other side of them is still like, oh, let me see if I can still try this. Like, or let me see if I can, like, you know, like just to get some type of like control or to get ahead of the situation. It's like they're still like strategizing and scheming. Okay. Because like I said, they're definitely with someone and they're really considering leaving that person behind so that they can come back to you. So it's like they're still on demon time. Like they're still there, you know, because like regardless of them deciding to like come back towards you and like trying to like reestablish a connection with you, at the bare minimum just a friendship, it's like regardless of them doing that and that being their intention, it's still negative intentions, you know, and it's still hurting someone else that could be under the impression that they're in a relationship with the person that's on your mind, Pisces. So it's just like it's too much. On the bottom of the deck here, we have back together. So it's like this person wants to come back together with you. They want to reconcile with you. I have like two different cards here of reconciliation. But yeah, they still feel like they can exhibit some type of control over you and over this connection, even though they know they should not be doing that. They know they should not be doing that. But yeah, they're still obsessed. Like this person is definitely still holding on to your energy, okay? And they're being very possessive, um, and very controlling. It's like they want to control, um, and hinder you from being able to move on to someone else. That's what they're trying to do. It's like this is how this person is with you. It's like they're like a closed fist. They're not trying to let you go for nothing. So you may think it's over for this person, but they feel like they're really just getting started. Trying to tell you, they feel like they're just really getting started, and they don't respect your feelings. Like I said, they don't respect your perspective. They still feel like they can change your mind. So if you've made up your mind, this person feels like they can change your mind. That's how they feel. Like, and like I said, they feel like you're being stuck up and snobby. Like that's how they feel. Like, oh, you're being rude right now. Okay, but whatever. Like I can change your mind. It's just they're not displaying the level of respect that I feel like you deserve. They're not displaying that. Yeah, this person definitely doesn't respect you because they just feel like they can have their way. But okay. What actions, if any, are they considering taking towards you? I already told you that they're trying to leave the person that they with to come back. I already told you. Let's get it said. I would love to have 5 wives, but my income says hell no. This person sees you as an earth angel. They definitely do. But the thing I don't like about them is they're so toxic. They're so toxic. Like, they see you as an earth angel, though. It's like this person wants to, like, I feel like this is something this person does for fun, or they just do it for kicks. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's just like they want to drag you down to their level. Like, they want to drag you down to their level. It's kind of like this person wants to, in some ways, like ruin you. Like, they want to ruin you. Like, they really want to do that. Like, I don't like this energy. Like, that's why I'm about to wrap this reading up. But yeah, what actions are they considering taking towards you? They're coming back. They don't like the fact that you've been ignoring them. They don't respect the fact that their time is up. That's not something that they're willing to accept. I was having, some hope for this person in the beginning of the reading. So I'm glad that I continue to keep like pulling cards, because I actually had some hope for them. Like, I thought like they was gonna turn it around, but it's like they're still trying to see. It's like, let me see if I can do this. Let me see if it's gonna work. Let me try this. It's like, if it didn't work for you in the past, like, do something else. Like, if it didn't work in the past, like, so yeah, I just feel like this person is still up to their usual ways. And I would just say, don't trust them. Like, keep your boundaries up. Keep your back turned towards this situation. But is it over for them? No, they have not necessarily let it go. But I really do think the best thing for them to do is to continue to keep like being introspective, and to continue to keep being like reflective, so that they can truly stop their negative and bad and toxic habits, so they can actually truly stop doing it. But I don't think it's actually over, because like I said, they have somebody under the impression that they're in a relationship with them, and they're really about to leave that person, break that person's heart just to come back to you. It's like, what is that? Is that a prize? Like, do you feel like you will be winning a prize by dealing with this person? Like, I'm not trying to get with you, but I'm just, it's not a prize. They're not a prize. Yeah, this just seems like an entanglement. It's like this person wants to drag you into something, but they know, I know, it's just an entanglement. It's a negative attachment. Yeah, they're coming back to try again. This person wants to gift you with something, but I would just say be very careful. If I was you, I wouldn't take anything from this person, because anything they give you is going to be strings attached. Remember, this person is a manipulator. They're like a puppet master. So it's like they're trying to orchestrate things to always land in their favor. So don't take anything from them, like, because anything they give you is going to be some type of strings attached. So just don't take it. Don't take it. And I'm also getting like the bait and switch also, okay? The bait and switch. So they may come in promising something, but that's really as good as it's going to get, okay? So if you understand that, and let's say this person want to come in and give you money or give you a gift or something, but you know that it's strings attached, but you still want what they are trying to give you, just take it and keep it pushing, okay? Take it and block. Take it and block, okay? If they want to send you a cash app so you can pay your phone bill for the month, take it, okay? But also understand that they're going to be expecting something in return. But now that I'm telling you that, you don't have to give it to them, okay? So get your bill paid and keep it pushing. Get your bill paid and keep it pushing, okay? Or if they want to give you a gift, take it. Just make sure that you use some selenite, some sage, and clear out the energy, all right? Because people love to do spell work. That's all I'm saying. People love to do spell work. But anyway, yeah, this person hasn't necessarily given up on the situation between you and them. Even if you've put up your boundaries, and they've definitely been like negatively affected and hurt by it, it's like they're still willing to try. Like they haven't really given up on you. They're going to try again one more time. Okay, that's what they're going to do. All right, Pisces. I'm going to use my Magic 8-Ball Inspired deck for a fun bonus question. So you can ask any question about this person or even about y'all's connection or lack thereof. And let's see what answer you get. Talk about it. I don't have the patience dating mad people either. Like, I really don't. I'm going to get into it, though. Let me finish up your reading, Pisces, and then I'm going to give y'all my commentary. All right, so you got two that came out. And these, of course, are random answers. So, yeah, your first answer was hard pass. Hard pass. That was your first answer. And your second answer is surprises are in store. Surprises are in store. All right, that's it, Pisces. Okay, so Cha-Cha, you said, I don't have the patience to be dating mad people. In order to, like, find your person, it's like you do have to date, but it's like I don't have that patience either. Because I feel like people, or at least guys that I meet, it's like they always think that, oh, I'm talking to mad men and, you know, I was about to be real informal with y'all, but I forgot I'm on the internet. Like, but they think that I'm like entertaining so many different people. And it's like, I literally don't have the time for that. Like, I personally don't have the time. Like, it's just too many goals that I need to wrap up. It's too many things that I need to focus on. Like, I don't have the time to deal with multiple different people and the BS that comes with them. Okay. I just don't have time for it. I really don't. Like, I don't have the energetic capacity for that right now at this point in time in my life. Like, I just don't. Like, I want what I want, but I don't have patience sometimes with people's BS. Like, I really don't. Like, it's men right now that's waiting on me to text them back, but I'm not, because I don't have time for the BS. Like, it's too problematic for me. Like, once I start dating somebody and something happens that immediately pisses me off, is like, I'm pissed and I'm gonna be in my attitude and I'm not gonna want to deal with you. Like, it's literally one thing. Like, okay, I'm definitely a Judge Judy ass bitch. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm a Judge Judy ass bitch. Like, once I see some shit I don't like and everything clicks and I connect the dots and I, you know, get to a particular conclusion about you, and that conclusion says that I don't need to deal with you, I'm sorry, but that's what's happening. And it's very hard for me to change my mind. Like, so I'm very similar to you, Pisces, in that way. All right, let's go ahead to Cancer. Okay, let's go ahead to Cancer. But before we do that, Boss Lady said, men be struggling with one. Ain't no way I would sign on for more than one woman. Women are a lot. I'll speak for myself. The level of complexity be sending a few off the cliff. Yeah, women are definitely a lot. Yeah, we definitely are a lot. I can agree. I can definitely agree to that. Boss Lady said, men don't want to pay for meals or bills without nookie or cookie. Okay, but if you want it to be transactional, then it could be transactional. Okay, because that's the thing that people need to understand, is like, you're not going to get anything for nothing. Okay, too many people want something for nothing. So if that's what you want, then pay up. If that's what you want, then you should be fulfilling my wants, needs, and desires, if that's what you want. So you want it to be transactional, let it be transactional. Like, Cha-Cha said, broke men. She said, so we, the women, went to work. I'm cracking up. All right, Cancer, because I could really talk about this for a long time. Let's go ahead and move on. Your timestamp is going to be 3:08:30. It's like, yeah, if you want it to be transactional, then we can do that too. Like, we can do that too. Like, okay, what Missy Elliott said. She said, I'm not a prostitute, but I could give you what you want. Like, okay, like, I'm cracking up. Let me stop. Y'all probably like, Spicy, you need to relax. Okay, I'll relax. Cancer, let's go. I try laughing. Okay, so Cancer, what emotions are they experiencing during the silence? Oh, damn. Damn, Cancer. Did you ghost this person? You ghost them and left their life? Yeah, this person is definitely feeling lonely. They're feeling lonely. They're feeling depressed. They're feeling withdrawn. They're definitely feeling like they're by themselves. Like, even if this person was still around other people, they would still feel like a loner, or they would still feel like they're by themselves. This person is also feeling like rejected, and they feel like just a true lack of acceptance. Let's get some more information. Get some more information. Like, yeah, this person is having a very difficult time being able to move on. They're having a very difficult time. I feel like you may have humbled this person. It's not necessarily something that they're used to experiencing. It's somebody like leaving them, which is funny because people really think they can't get left. People really be thinking they can't get left. And it's like, look, I've been left before. I'm sure y'all have been left before. Everybody can get left. Any and everybody and can get left. So yeah, I feel like this person is very arrogant in that way. They may have thought you would have never left them. It's too good to be true. It's too good to be true because they definitely got left. So yeah, they're not happy about that. Okay, the person on your mind is like they're not happy about that. They're not happy about the fact that you have moved on and you walked away. Yeah, they're not happy about it. They're not. This person is feeling confused. They're just feeling very uncertain. They're also feeling like very anxious about this, about you like ghosting them or leaving them. Like, the silence is not really making this person feel, great about the situation between the both of you. It's just really making them feel like they don't know what's going on. They don't know what is going to happen. It's just a lot of fear and anxiety about like the future, about like what's going to happen, like how are things going to play out. And this person just feels like they're in the dark. That's how they feel. They're in the dark. This person is like literally trying their best to figure it out. Like, they're trying their best to problem solve, but they're having some issues with being able to do this. I feel like this person wants to like come back together with you. They want to reconcile with you. But they're just feeling like the absence of that like deep and strong bond that the both of you have had with each other. Um, yeah, they're dealing with a lot of like intense, deep, and negative emotions right now. And I just feel like they're trying to, in a way, it's like keep their head above water. It's like they're trying to look at the situation like through logic and through rationality and practicality. Because it's just like if they allow themselves to just be in their emotional like heart space, they feel like they're just gonna end up going into like the rabbit hole or going into the abyss. So I don't know. I'm picking up on like Scorpio energy, like someone having like a Scorpio Venus, where it's just, it's an abyss, okay? And we do not know where it's gonna lead us. Like, it's a lot of darkness. Like, we don't know where this is going. Like, so yeah, I just feel like this person, like I said, they're feeling a lot of like deep and intense emotions, and they're just trying their best to like I said, remain above water. Like, they're just trying their best because they just feel like if they allow themselves to continue to get carried away with these emotions, then eventually they're going to reach like just some type of breaking point. It's like this person is trying to like stop themselves from experiencing a broken heart, but I feel like it's there, but they're just trying their best to not allow themselves to get carried away in that emotion. So this person is like trying to detach themselves from their emotions, but it's difficult. it's difficult for them to do that because they still feel the connection between you and them strongly. They still feel it. All right. What are their thoughts and perceptions about you and the connection? Good night, Sherry. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, trading is a lot to learn. Let's get it. But my advice is just to watch the videos little by little and take notes. Like, that's my advice. Okay. That's my advice. Okay, so what are their thoughts and perceptions about you? This person's still in love with you. I got the Two of Cups twice. Okay. The Two of Cups twice. This chemistry card is like the Two of Cups for me. They still in love with you. They still want to connect with you. They feel like, you know, if the both of you reestablish your connection, it could potentially just, you could pick up back where you left off. Like nothing ever changed is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, but this is the energy of someone that wants it all for nothing. Okay. So this is definitely that person that may want something for nothing. Like I was literally just talking about wanting something for nothing. So it's like they want this connection, but they also understand that like you're not willing to give them your time and energy for nothing. It's like they actually have to be putting in some type of effort. So it's kind of like someone that wants the reward without actually wanting to put the work in. But they're getting it. They're getting it now. Like this person's understanding like I can't have this connection with Cancer unless I do something, unless I'm willing to be reciprocal or willing to reciprocate or to give back in return, like willing to provide, even if it's just emotional support, willing to be there. Like, but yeah, their perceptions about you is they just feel like you're off doing your own thing. Like they feel like you are free, you're independent, and you're loving your life that way. You know, that's how they feel. They feel like you're just kind of off doing your own thing, and it's pretty much given like here today, gone tomorrow. Like that's what it's pretty much giving. As far as the connection on the bottom of the deck, they do feel like your connection may be over. Yeah, they feel like it may be over because they're confused. They feel like they're in the dark. But for me, if I was this person, Cancer, like if you're a cross watcher, it's like for me, it's like if you're uncertain and you feel like you're in the dark about things and you're not receiving the clarity that you need, then I feel like you have to give yourself clarity. Like you have to give yourself closure. And you can't really wait on Cancer to tell you what this is or what it's not. Okay, because on the bottom of the deck, I see it's over. So it's like the cross watcher is like you intuitively know, like, okay, like this thing could actually be over, but it's like you're not trying to allow yourself to experience the emotions that you need to so that eventually you can get to a place of acceptance and knowing that it's over. So in some ways it's like you're hindering, blocking, or stopping your own grieving process. So that's what this person is doing, Cancer. Like they're blocking, stopping, hindering their ability to like truly accept it and to move on. But yeah, this person is definitely still watching you. They are. They're still watching you. Their eyes are definitely still on you. I just think they're waiting for you to like give them a sign, and they're not getting one. Yeah, I don't like to wait for people to give me signs. Like, look, you don't have to give me closure. I'm gonna move on. Like, I'm gonna move on. Like, I'm gonna move on. Like, that's how I feel. But whatever. Hey, Michael Field. Hey, Michael Field. Yeah. Yeah. Like, they just feel like you're not willing to support this connection anymore. They feel like you are just, in some ways, it's kind of like you're in the fool's energy where you're just focusing on your next adventure. You know, you're just focusing on what's next for you, and you are just looking forward to your life. You're looking forward to what is to come, to your future. And you're excited about it, you're energetic, you're enthusiastic about it. So they just know that, like, there's a lot of positive things happening for you, and you're looking forward to making a lot of like progress within your life, but not necessarily progress with them. So I just think like that fact within itself, like the fact that you're out here living your life and you're not connecting with them, is enough to tell this person like it's over. It's enough to tell this person that. But like, okay, but it just seems like they're trying to delay what has already happened, or they're just trying to like resist the change. And the fact is that your connection has transitioned, like, and they're just trying to resist the change. Like, yeah, on the bottom of the deck, I see the world. I feel like you've learned all of the lessons that you needed to learn through this situation with this person, and you're gone. Some of y'all could have even physically moved out, or just moved, or traveled somewhere else. So it's like, that should be enough to tell this person that you're not continuing with them. But I'm also picking up that y'all could be very transient as well. Transient. So you could live like a nomadic lifestyle. You could work remotely or just travel a lot for work. So it's like, that's enough to tell this person that. But yeah, they just feel like you're freeing yourself from this, because it's like, it's too much conflict here. You don't see eye to eye with this person. Like, there is no true sense of belonging. There is no rapport. There is no relationship. So, yeah. And they also feel like if they were to come back, or if they were to reach out to you or something, that you would potentially be like standoffish, or you wouldn't be excited to hear from them. Okay. They just feel like they wouldn't be receiving like a warm welcome, or you wouldn't be like excited to talk to them. Okay. Or you wouldn't be willing to like welcome them back with open arms. They're not really picking up that your reaction to them reaching out to you would be positive, or even your reaction to them coming to see you would be positive. So yeah, this person feels like they're in the dark right now. They're just confused. They're confused. Yeah, they're confused. This person misses your presence in their life. Okay, they miss your presence. I feel like you had the ability, or even the capabilities, to like actually show up for this person. Like, you really did. Like, you're someone who is caring, you're generous, like you're someone who's sensible, and you actually are like a very welcoming person. Like, you are. But they just feel like right now they wouldn't be experiencing that same warmth from you that they have in the past. So damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, Cancer. That's crazy. But they just feel like all of the energy that you used to give them is like, it's done. It's done. Like, they feel very insecure, and they feel like their connection with you is insecure. Like, it's a very, like, I think this person might have like an insecure attachment style or something, or like they're very anxious, or they're very fearful. That's kind of what I'm picking up here, because that's the type of attachment style that they have to you. Like, this person, I feel like, is codependent, and I feel like they needed you more than maybe you knew. Like, they needed you. It seemed like you were the stable presence in this person's life. So, like, yeah, I'm just picking up on like consistency. It's like you were a consistent presence as well. They may have taken you for granted. They may have taken you for granted, because now they see that you're off in the world, kind of doing your own thing. There's a lot of exciting things happening for you. You're moving around, like physically moving. I feel like traveling, and they're not a part of that. So it's like they feel like you know where you're going, but they're over here in the dark, and they don't know where they're going, or they don't know where y'all's connection is going. And it's like, from what I see right now, it's like the connection isn't going anywhere. So what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what are they doing? The connection isn't going anywhere. Like, they're still attracted to you though. And yeah, I just feel like this is someone who's lost in life in general. And it seems like you were a good, like I said, sense of like consistency, stability, and security. And it's kind of like you were a guide for this person as well. And because they're not in your energy anymore, it's like they feel lost. You know, they feel very lost, very lost. Like they don't know where they're going. Yeah. Yeah, this person definitely took you for granted. They took you for granted. Like, I feel like their next actions is to just allow themselves to feel the emotions that they've been trying to detach themselves from. That's what they're about to do. They're about to allow themselves to feel those emotions. I feel like this person is about to start doing a lot of crying. And I think they're going to have like a real cathartic experience. But they have to allow themselves to go through the different stages of grief. So I feel like that's what their next actions are. But I can't say that it's like towards you. It's just something that's going on internally within them. Oh, thank you so much, Sherry. You have a good night, Sherry. Savage 188. We're on Cancer. Okay, Savage 188. We're on Cancer. I feel like this person is still gonna like just watch you from a distance, is what it seems like. I feel like they're going to do the best thing for themselves, which is to allow themselves to feel the emotions that they've been trying to cut themselves off from feeling. Yeah. This person is just going to have to cope with the fact that they lost this connection. Okay. They have to cope with the fact that this is a failed connection. They have to cope with the fact that you have moved on from them, that you have, in a way, like abandoned them. And they're just going to have to allow themselves to go through the motions, or to feel the emotions, to process it. And I think that's the best thing for anybody to do. It's like the best thing for you to do is to process your emotions and to let it do what it has to do. Feel it, let it process it through your body, and then just let it go. Okay? So then you're not still holding on to shit years down the line. So when things go on, the best thing for you to do is to process it, so you can let it go. Okay, so I just think this person is like, even in some ways, being very like avoidant of how they truly actually feel, because they don't want to hit a breaking point emotionally. But it has to be done in order for them to move on. So their next actions is to accept their feelings for what it is and to eventually move on, even though it's hard for them to have to do that. They have to. So yeah, that's just a word of advice. Is like, just process your emotions. It's like, if you got left or somebody broke up with you, like, just go through the grieving process and let it go. Okay, go through the grieving process and let it go, so you can bounce back and eventually get to a point in which you can open up yourself to another relationship, or just focusing on yourself, giving yourself love and compassion. So I just think that's what this person is about to do. Like, they're really about to experience their emotions. It's kind of like the floodgates are opening. So just good luck to this person. Good luck. Good luck. Some people don't bounce back from breakups, but hopefully they do. Okay. That's all I would say. All right, Cancer. So I'm going to use my Magic 8-Ball Inspired deck, and you can ask a random question about this person, about this connection, about this situation. And yeah, we'll see what random answer you get. And then we're going to move on to Scorpio, which is the last sign of the night. All right, so Cancer, your answer is ask your angels. Ask your angels. So that's your answer. Okay. Tap into your spiritual team, and specifically your guardian angels. And yeah, ask them. I say ask them. Like, yeah. Ask them. Like, ask them for confirmations. Ask them for signs. I like to receive communication through like my dreams, and even communications through like music, because I love music. But I also receive communications through like triple numbers, quadruple numbers, um, even from like seeing like random words on billboards. Like, so ask your angels, and then also like specify how you would like for them to communicate with you in return. Cha said overthinking will really have you single and loveless. You're welcome, Savage on One. Boss Lady said there is nothing like the feeling of being in love, but nothing is like a heartbreak either. Exactly. So the Cancer's person needs to accept it and just allow themselves to feel those emotions and purge it out of their body so that they can move on. Like, when I tell you, I know people that are still wrestling with breakups that happened 5 to 10 years ago. Like, there's literally people still wrestling with those breakups. And it's like, if you would have just dealt with your emotions at that time, you would have been moved on. Like, you can't really tell people what to do. They're going to do what they want, okay? Can't really tell people what to do. They're always going to do what they want. All right. You gonna say, meanwhile, them people married with 2 kids traveling to Cancun. I'm cracking up, boss lady. Boss lady, you need to do stand up, okay? You need to do stand up, or you need to write a comedic series, because I just feel like you would be very like situationally funny as well. So, boss lady, when you debut your comedic career, invite me, okay? Because I'm gonna be in there laughing. You gonna say you love to play. All right. Yo, I'm cracking up. Oh yeah, let's get it. You said you about to go get with Ogun. Look, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Cha is very knowledgeable about the Yoruba religion, so that's something else that y'all have in common that y'all could talk about. Scorpio, your timestamp is gonna be 3:32. Okay, and then we're ending it for tonight. Scorpio, the question, I don't know if I already sprayed this floor to water, but it's okay. The question for tonight's All Signs Live is no contact. How do they really feel about the silence? Okay, so what emotions are they, the person on your mind, currently experience during this period of silence? Oh boy. Okay, Scorpio, y'all person is feeling hype. Okay, they're feeling very hype. They're feeling very empowered right now. And they feel like they need to make a very grand gesture right now towards you. I don't know how you feel about that. I don't know how you feel about that, because for me personally, I don't like surprises. I don't like surprises. I don't like none of that. Like, okay, like I'm gonna tell you exactly what I want, and that's what I want in return. What I told you. So if you are okay with surprises, then I feel like you should be okay, Scorpio. But if you're not, then this could be a bit like anxiety inducing. But yeah, so this person is feeling like they need to make some type of grand gesture here, to get your attention or to keep you around, or to, yeah, they want to be in your energy, and they just feel like they have to do something, like they have to do something right now. The song that I heard for y'all is 4 Minutes by Avant. So it's like this person feel like the window of opportunity with you is closing and they need to do something right now. Like, yeah, this person's watching you. So I feel like similar to, I feel like Cancer, they're waiting for you to give them a sign, but I just feel like they're understanding that, like I said, time is of the essence, and they don't really have that much time to procrastinate or to sit back or to wait or to be inactive. But yeah, this person definitely feels like you're irreplaceable. They feel like they may never find another person like you, which is very much true. Like, you cannot replace a person. Like, some people really be feeling like they could do that, but it's like you actually cannot. You cannot replace a person. Um, but yeah, they're definitely watching you right now. Um, Stalking. I don't like that energy, but it is what it is. Um, Yeah, it seems like this person dragged you into some mess. I'm kind of seeing like it could be like a third party situation that they dragged you into, but for some reason I'm not getting that it's just romantic. I feel like this they could have like maybe even triangulated you with their friends. I feel like this is someone who talks really bad about you, or they talk about you to their friends, but then deep down inside it's like they're still keeping tabs on you, like they still want you, like they're still desiring you, but it's like they want to make it seem like that's not what it is. So I think that's kind of what makes this situation a bit sticky for them, because it's like this is someone who has like spoiled your name. Okay, like they spoiled your name, they talk so bad about you to other people, they've said so many things about you, but like they still want you though. Like, I can't stand when people do that. Like, I can't stand when people do that. Like, they be talking bad about you, but then they want to go behind and still be like obsessed with you, and they still want to get your attention. They still want you around. So I think that's kind of like what is a bit sticky about this. Is that it's like they really have talked bad about you to other people, but they still want you. Yeah, yeah, they're still watching you. Yeah, they are. They are. They are. And I mean, if you are ignoring this person, rightfully so, like they're understanding that like you're just doing what's best for you right now. Um so I don't know. I would ignore this person because I feel like they're being so fake. Like I feel like they're just being so fake. Like they really are talking bad about you, but it's like they still want to be around you. They still want to be in your energy. Like they know that you're doing the right thing because they know that they've been talking a lot of junk about you that you're not aware of. Okay, so they, in all actuality, you ignoring them or you going no contact with them, they know they deserve it. They know they deserve it. Like, this person could have been talking about your like ability to like provide in a relationship. They could have been talking about your financial situation. This person could have also been talking about your career, like the way in which you make money, your job. um that's what they may have been talking about. Some of y'all, yeah, they could have also triangulated you with another like person. I'm just kind of picking up for you, Scorpio, that you, that a lot of Scorpios watching may be like males, or you exhibit a lot of masculine energy here as well. And I feel like the person you're asking about is a feminine energy. That's kind of what I'm picking up, because I'm just getting like cattiness, gossip. I don't like that. Like messiness. And then I also have like the Page of Swords out here as well. And the Page of Swords could be very messy. Like the Page of Swords could be messy. So I just feel like this person's watching you, and then they're going back and telling people things about you or what they perceive about what's going on. But then it's like they still want you. It's like, I just feel like they're picking up a lot of like they're looking at you for cues for how they should behave. I don't really like this person energy because I feel like they're fake. They're fake because they don't even have to be running back and talking to people, talking to other people about you. Like, yeah, yeah, this person's fake. They're fake. They're fake. Like, I wouldn't accept this person back. They don't deserve you. I mean, they do love you. I can say that here, but then what, like, whenever I say things like that, I just realize that, like, people have different definitions of what they deem to be love. So, as far as their definition of love, they love you, but what I'm saying is that if you love somebody, then why would you be going back and talking about them to your friends and then secretly still wanting them? Like, I just think that's weird. Yeah. What are their thoughts and perceptions about you and the connection? They feel like you want them back too. They feel like you want them back. They feel like it's a possibility that y'all could get back together. And I think this person is a bit, yeah, they're a bit audacious to me. They're a bit audacious. Like, I don't like how they're treating you, Scorpio. I don't think you are deserving of this treatment. Like, I don't really like it. It's kind of giving me the energy of someone that plays like push and pull games with you. And it's kind of giving me the energy of someone who's a bit like narcissistic as well, or just exhibiting their narcissistic tendencies. But if anything, they're really just hurt at the end of the day that, like, there's this no contact situation is going on. So, like, with them gossiping to their friends, it's just coming from a place of sadness. Okay. I guess that's how they feel like they need to grieve the situation, which is by causing even more problems. But they're really just upset that y'all are not talking right now. So that's why they talking bad about you to other people. Yeah, and I feel like, I'm sorry to say this, but I feel like if you knew what this person was really saying about you, it would hurt your feelings. And I'm sure you want me to tell you, like, okay, what are they saying? What are they saying? But it just seems like it's unnecessary to me. Like, I feel like it would hurt your feelings. So yeah, I think it's just best that you continue to distance yourself away from this person, because it's like they have mad people talking about you. Like, whoever this is, Scorpio, is like in y'all situation, they're instigating drama. And I don't like that. It's like they're instigating drama for what? For what? Like, and then they think you're stupid on top of that as well. And then they think that, oh, you're just gonna what, accept them back? They know at the end of the day, like, you deciding to not focus on them, like not talk to them, they know that that's the best thing because they don't deserve you. Okay, but let's move on. Like, what are their perceptions, thoughts, and perceptions about you? Yeah, they think you're still attracted to them, and they think that, they could get you back. That's what they think. And that's how we started the reading anyway, okay? Because they felt like they needed to make some grand gesture to get you back because they're realizing they can't replace you. They can't. But the crazy thing is like, let's say you was to take this person back, they would definitely be acting brand new in front of all of these people that they were talking shit about you too. They would start acting brand new. So it's like this person seems to be very flaky and fake. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yo, I don't. I don't like it. But okay, y'all, let's move on. Let's move on. Like, okay, so what are the perceptions about the connection? Um, they know that the connection has definitely transitioned. They know that. They know that. So that's something that they're fully aware of, and that's why they want to come back with some type of grand gesture to stop you in your tracks before you like completely move on and leave them behind in the past. I also feel like they're going to be trying to use their body. So this could be someone that is like trying to come back and to manipulate you sexually. I'm kind of getting like the Queen of Wands in reverse, because the Queen of Wands in reverse can be like that. Okay, the Queen of Wands in reverse could be like, the Queen of Wands in reverse can be promiscuous. Okay, can be promiscuous, and I also feel like the Queen of Wands in reverse can be very manipulative or trying to like utilize their physicality, their attractiveness, or their sexuality to get what they want. So yeah, Scorpio, I don't know who you're dealing with. Like, this could definitely be a man as well, but he's definitely in his toxic feminine energy. Okay, it's very toxic. You gonna say ain't no protection with that person, and honestly, I pray the truth of their slander comes out for whoever. Yeah, talking mad shit, like starting drama, like they definitely gonna be like throwing a lot of rocks and hiding their hands. Like, this person is very manipulative. Okay, they feel like they could play these push and pull games with you, like they can have you whenever they want to. I don't like that, and that's kind of like what they tell their friends as well. Like, they just have this whole demeanor, like they're the person that's calling the shots, and you don't have free will of choice. I don't like that. Like, I know I've been saying I don't like that for the past almost 4 hours, but I don't. I don't. Yeah, they feel like you still want them sexually. Like, this person is gonna come back and try to use their sexuality and their attractiveness to get their way with you. Yeah. 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 They're obsessive. They know that the connection has transitioned and changed, but it's like they're still holding on to this. They still feel like they can control things, and they can control outcomes, and the outcomes could be, in their favor. So I've definitely been picking up on a lot of narcissistic energy tonight, and I don't like it. Yeah. Yeah. Like, this person also has a very codependent energy as well. Like, they need you more than you need them, but then they want other people to believe that it's the other way around. And they're very anxious and worried. They don't know if this strategy is going to work, as far as them coming back and trying to like love bomb you or trying to like get you wrapped up in sex. It's like they don't know if it's going to work or not. They don't know if it's going to work. They could go around telling people, oh yeah, I could get Scorpio back, or I could do whatever with Scorpio. Like, Scorpio wrapped around my finger. Like, that's how they act. But for real, they're stressed out. They don't know if it's going to work this time. Okay, they don't know if it's going to work this time around. So this could definitely be somebody you've been going back and forth with. Okay, definitely. Like, because when I was shuffling earlier, I saw the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is kind of like that energy where it's kind of like there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of chemistry. It's a lot of energy that's kind of being exchanged and going back and forth. The Five of Wands can be a pretty like playful and fun energy until it gets taken out of context. Okay, until something gets taken out of context, and now y'all are going from 0 to 100. Okay, real quick. So yeah, I don't know what I was trying to say about this, but yeah, just don't trust this person, Scorpio. That's all I have to say. Like, that's all I have to say. Like, all right, let's move on. Like, what actions, if any, are they considering you? I already told you what they're going to do. They're going to come back and use their body and use their sexuality. I just saw the karmic card. Yeah, this person is very much still attached to you. They're very much still obsessed, lusting, and tempted. They know that you're a good catch. They actually do. They know that you're a good catch. They see your worth. Like I said, they deem you as someone that's irreplaceable. You're a gem, you're a diamond. They will never find anybody else like you. But it's like they're trying to hold on to you. And it's like, I'm just tired of people wanting what they want, but not willing to go about it in like the best integritous way. Like, I'm just tired of that. I'm just tired of it. Yeah. They're going to use their body. Okay. They're going to use their body because maybe y'all connected that way in the past. Like, y'all both could be very like sexually attracted to each other. You know, physical touch could also be one of your love languages. So it's like they're going to come back. Like, this person knows you. They've studied you. So they already know what to do as it relates to you. So you gotta switch it up and do something different. Like, don't be so willing to accept their advances. Because I'm just picking up that like this person feels like their window of opportunity is dwindling. So I just would not be surprised if they didn't reappear sooner than later. Yeah, this person is attached, and that's basically what it is. Like, it's what it is right now. Like, they're still attached to you. They really still are. I just don't want them to hold you back, because I just feel like you could be a part of a actual, genuine, and true connection that doesn't have all of this drama and instigation going on behind the scenes or behind your back. Yeah, this person is definitely going to be keeping their like motivations hidden. I just don't think this person has like positive intentions for you. Um I just don't think so. So my best advice for you is going to be to like lean into your intuition. Like, that's what you need to do. You need to lean into your intuition and make the best decisions that you need to make for yourself, because this person is manipulating you. They're manipulating you, and they're telling other people that they can do anything, that they can do anything to you, that they know exactly what to do. That's what they're telling other people. And I think that's very hurtful, because it's making it seem like you're some type of dummy, or you're a doormat, or you're someone that can be easily victimized by this person. So I don't really like it. That's why I was just like, if it's like, it's really going to hurt your feelings, but it's important that so that you can make a different decision. Because I'm just like, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but it's just like, it's important for you to know how this person is thinking so that you can make a different decision. Because if not, you're going to be bound to this person. Like, and I heard for life, it's like, this is that type of person that is very hard to get rid of. This is that type of person. It's hard to get rid of them. So if you keep going back and forth with them, because that's what they like, then at least they know that they'll always be a part of your life. And that's going to truly like inhibit your ability to grow, or your ability to experience a deeper love connection, something that you actually truly deserve. But yeah. Yeah. Their next actions is they're going to reappear. They're going to reappear. Like, they're going to reappear. Because what I just heard was, I don't know if y'all watch I Love Lucy. When Ricky Ricardo was like, Lucy, I'm home. Like, every time he would come back home, he'd be like, Lucy, I'm home. And then it's like Lucy would just appear. Just like, that's how this person is going to be. Like, this is how they're going to be. They're going to pop up back in your life and just expect you to be so hype, expect you to be so happy, expect you to accept what it is that they're willing to give you, this grand gesture. Like, they're expecting you to accept it. They're expecting you to be happy when they return. I don't like it. This person is trying to play you for a dummy, Scorpio. But yeah, they're coming back. It's up to you, because I already told you what it is. Boss lady, I'm sorry. Let's Get It said, don't be fooled by the BBL brothers. Stay strong. Stay focused. We must stay focused. Yo, I'm cracking up. Yo, I'm cracking up. Okay, Boss Lady said a girl on TikTok took her boyfriend back after he dumped her for another girl for 5 years. She took money from him monthly for a year and had his daddy cheating on Insta in the DMs to get his mom back. What? Like, Boss Lady, what? That's a lot. I feel like I need that to be broken down to me. Because when I tell you right now, my mind, after reading for all 12 signs, is burnt the fuck out. Because what was this? Katura said, the Ricardos are my childhood. Talk about it. Me and Lucy actually have the same birthday. Like, me and Lucy actually have the same birthday, August 6th. And you know what's crazy? Is like, most of like the starlets that are Leos just like me, is like they had multiple husbands. Like, they was really out here. They was really out here for real. So I just be thinking to myself, like, dang, I need to be an international playgirl. Like, Let's Get It said, that S-Class Benz look good, but it's on E and rented. Stay strong, my queens. No scrubs. Boss Lady says, sis was on revenge time. Oh, she got her lick back. That's what she did. she got her look back. You know, you gotta be careful because some people are like that. Like they will play the long game. Okay, they will play the long game. So, I don't like it. Okay, boss lady says she was loyal for 5 years, and he dropped her for another girl. It did not work out, so he came back like it was nothing, and she had a plan. I know that's right. Just playing. I don't be getting my look back with people. It's like if you do me dirty, I'm gonna let you go, and you can just experience the karma. All right, Scorpio. This y'all bonus question because I know I could start being chatty. And shout out to everybody that's still here, in the live. I know it's getting late, and I'm about to get off. But yeah, so Scorpio bonus question. I'm gonna use my Magic 8 Ball inspired deck that I created, and you can ask a random question, and it'll give you a random answer. You can ask about this person, yourself, your connection, or lack thereof. It's really up to you. Okay, it's your world, yo. Spirit said release the past. Like I literally didn't even really shuffle this deck, and this card literally flew out and it said release the past. So whatever your question is, this is your answer. Release the past. Let's get it said. It is what it is, my guy. You got your karma. Yeah, it is what it is. And in all quite actuality with Scorpio, it's like I think the best thing for you to do is continue to distance yourself away from this person because I feel like they need their karma. Like the way that they've been talking about you, like the way that they feel like they could pull the strings here. I don't like it. I don't like it. So yeah. This person sounds like a trash individual. And they sound like someone who's powerless. Because someone who feels empowered knows that they don't have to control someone else's free will of choice. Sounds like someone with low self-esteem. But yeah, they definitely going to be on that honey, I'm home type shit. That's it, Scorpio. And that's actually it for the All Signs Live for today. Y'all, I'm sorry I did not get on the internet yesterday, but I be tired. Like, I really be tired. Like, I be exhausted because I have a lot going on. But I'm here and I'm going to continue to keep showing up. All right. So I hope that y'all appreciated the reading for today. Boss lady said if it's a man talking on women, it's giving sassy. Yeah, and I definitely said that as well. It's giving toxic feminine energy, like just very toxic. And that energy doesn't really pop up in my readings too much because it's like that's not the type time that I know I be on and the collective be on. But at the end of the day, it's life. I'm understanding that life is filled with nuances and duality. So it is what it is. Okay. We still have to acknowledge it. We still have to acknowledge it, even if that's not how we're choosing to operate. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. Y'all can let me know if you enjoyed today's live. Like, I definitely took a nap beforehand, but I feel like I might need extra time to take naps because some of these readings just be like, WTF is going on? Like, WTF is going on? Like, I be trying my best to not be judgmental. But some of these people that are popping up in the readings need to be judged. Okay, they need to be judged. Like, they really need to be. Like, I need people to understand that, like, shame is a real thing. Okay, shame is a real thing, because I feel like we just live in a culture and society in which people just like want to do whatever and feel like shame doesn't exist, but it still does. Okay, and some people really do need to be shamed for their fucked up actions. Okay, the things that they do, the decisions that they decide to make, they actually do need to be shamed for those things. But whatever, that's just my opinion. But all right, good night, everybody. Good night, Katera. Good night, let's get it. Good night, Cha-Cha. Boss lady said it was fire tonight. Look, hopefully I was able to help somebody, because these people be pissing me off and annoying me, but you know, this what y'all like to see. So I still have to, you know, show up and do my best. All right. I still have to. So that's it, y'all. I'm tired. I will see y'all. I'm about to go take it down. Um, it is what it is. Okay. You said puff past time. You already know what it is. Let's get it. So I guess you know what I'm about to do. Okay. I'm about to go ahead and do that and lay down. But all right. Um, have a good night and be blessed. And I will see y'all again. Okay, so just stay tuned to the community tab for any updates. If y'all need to get into contact with me, then you, of course, can email me. And yeah, see y'all, be blessed, and don't let these people stress y'all out.